It's time that we welcome you to the Oman Cricket Academy, located in the heart of Muscat, in this wonderful vilayat of Al Amrat. What a venue! This is the lush green outfield surrounded in the land of deserts. It is going to be the Omani that is going to be facing the touring team Afghanistan in a T20 series here at the Oman Cricket Academy. This is match number 1. Let's not forget, these two teams are going to be contesting in 2 games. Match 1 that is just going to be starting live in moments to go. And then they will be following with another match that is supposed to be tomorrow. Afghanistan Abdalian, 2 second string sides that are going to be going head to head. Let's not forget, they are going to be contesting in the all-important ACC Emerging Cup in days to come. And that's where this is such an important competition for both these sides, preparing for that tournament, that all-important ACC Emerging Cup. Let's head directly to the center as Mudassir Ali is ready for the toss.
Bright sunny afternoon, clear skies. It's a picture perfect day here at Oman Cricket Academy. We are all set for the toss. Oman A versus Afghan Abdalian, powered by Fan Code. Men who matters the most. Captain of Oman A, Ayan Khan, alongside him, Darwish Rasuli, the captain of Afghan Abdalian, and most importantly, we do have the services of Zaman Qureshi, our match referee. Oman A, Ayan is the home side, so Ayan will flip and Darwish will call. Lucky with the toss, what have you decided?
Let's do bat first.
Darwish, an all-important tournament, keeping in mind ACC tournament coming ahead. So how are the preparations?
Yeah, good preparation for the young people for the ACC tournament.
And what is the total you want to post here?
180, 170.
All the best and do well.
Thank you.
They have asked you to bowl first.
Yeah, we are ready. It's absolutely it's a good wicket for bat, and absolutely the starting overs. It will gonna the history of Oman as well. It will matter a lot in the bowl also. But if we're gonna win the toss, so I'll also gonna bat first. It's a good flat track look-alike. So we'll put our work on the bowling as well.
And coming back from Canada from that prize series, what are the areas you want to improve in this particular 2-game series?
We are not changing anything right now because we are starting with the basics, because that is what the matter most. We don't want to do any kind of you're gonna say any changes or something. We are starting with the basics, and we're gonna see how it goes.
Young side, new faces. How is the mood in the camp?
There are a few guys. They already played against a few months back with the UAE. We got a good series against them. So guys who are qualified right now, they are ready to knock the doors for the national squad. So they have a good opportunity. So I hope they're going to perform well. Few of the guys like Hamad and Hasnain, Faisal Shah, these are good champs, be in the team as a younger guys and perform. So I hope and give them best of luck. Siddharth as well. So at least I hope they're going to perform well in this match.
And all the best and do well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So the news from the center is that Darwish Rasuli, the captain of Afghan Abdalian, had won the toss and he has opted to bat first.
Almost a no-brainer, the land of hospitality, always known to welcoming its tourists. Winning the toss and batting first is Afghanistan Abdalian. Looking at the sides, Abdul Rahman, A.M. Ghazanfar, Darwish Rasuli, the captain, Karim Jannat, we have heard that name a lot, Mohammad Ashaq, Nangal Karyoti, Qais Ahmed, Siddiq Atal, Shahzadullah Kamal, Sharfuddin Ashraf, and Zabairullah. Alongside me is going to be Mikhail Waswani for the first 5, who will take you through the Omani side.
Thank you, Pranav, and a very good afternoon to all. Ayan Khan leading the Omani side. Faisal Shah, Hasnain Shah. Watch out for these youngsters. Jatinder has made a comeback into the side. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati on top will be key with the bat. Khalid Kale has earned the stripes and made it to the playing 11 in recent times. Rafiullah, mercurial all-rounder. Shoaib Khan, another very fine middle order bat. Watch out for Siddharth Bukapatnam. Captain did speak highly about him at the toss. Sufyan Mahmood, what a fine player he is as well. Has done exceptionally well in the recently concluded domestic events for Oman, and Vinayak Shukla, the wicketkeeper, bat as well. Watch out for him, technically very sound. It's a good Omani side taking on a very strong Afghan Abdalian side as well. We're all set for match 1, coming to you live from the Oman Cricket Academy in Al Amirat. Back-to-back days, back-to-back matches for both these sides. What will also be a precursor to what's lined up ahead as well in the Asia Cup Emerging Teams tournament as well, put into field. And that's the customary huddle of the Omani side led by Ayan Khan. They've not had the greatest of outings in the recently concluded tri-series in Canada, but it's a side that's seeing a bit of a change in the playing personnel, and they'll want to make it count. Pranav, what an opportunity for so many youngsters.
For sure, especially when there is a token prize to achieve right at the end of the series.
Abdalian side.
It's the all-important tournament that is inside for all these young lads, and a big performance here can make it count very well. An immediate impact from Afghanistan, walking right to the center very early, showing the intent, showing the attitude that they are ready, they are willing to take a challenge here against the young Omani side. Two very talented personnels from Afghanistan Abdalian, or should we say Afghanistani. It's early days for all these young players. Siddiq Attal will be the left-hand batter, starting the innings for Afghanistan Abdalian. Numbers not too bad, 38 innings, 1,033 runs, an average just shade below 30. Strike rate not too bad as well, and a best of 89. What's more important is he's got 750s to his name, so he's known for getting starts.
Yes, all eyes will be on the Afghan Abdalian batters as well. They've decided to bat first. Captain Darvish Rasuli at the toss stating that something around 180 is what the team will be looking to accumulate. Afghanistan does play a very fearless brand of cricket. They want to make full use of the first 6 overs. And all eyes will be on this opening combination of the Afghan Abdalian side as well. Zubaid Akbari, another left-handed batter in the side. Good numbers for him as well. What an opportunity here. We've seen the way Afghanistan cricket has progressed over the years, and the kind of impact they made in the recently concluded World Cup. And all these players will be eager to make it count. A strike rate of 121 there for Zubaid. He'll want to better that.
And to start the innings for Oman, it's going to be Faisal Shah, the left-arm pacer. The tall, lanky Faisal Shah is known for swinging the ball away from the left-hander. And that's where he has a slip in place. A good spread out field, backward point, covers, a wide mid-off. There's a very straightish mid-on, mid-wicket, fine leg. 2 players on the boundary are deep square leg and a very, very wide third. This is going to be interesting. Play, says Empire Vinod. He's a very experienced umpire in the local circuit. Play. And he's called it play. Immediately on the mark. Will put in an appeal, but it was nowhere going to be close. Will get off the mark with a leg by.
The height factor may be coming into play over there. Good start here for Faisal. Just got the ball to move a bit as well. Early questions being asked to the umpire. It's a good field as well as slip in place. We'll take a look at the delivery once again. Found the right channel. Yeah, the height factor may be coming in over here. But certainly that slip will be activated. 3 on the off inside the circle.
Looking to attack the stumps, keep it tight as Faisal at the moment. They like to take a watch here. Afghanistan Abdalian. Zubairullah, 2 left-handers opening this innings for Afghanistan Abdalian. They love to play their strokes, but it's never going to be easy against the likes of Faisal Shah. He's coming out of a very, very good D10 tournament for his local side. And these are facilities that he knows best about.
Fuller this time, down the ground. That'll be 4. That's a lovely shot. What a way to get off the mark as well. Zubairullah making intentions very clear.
Right in his arc. Never looking to miss out on that, Zubairullah. All that he had to do is just show a good phase of the bat to the ball. And that's exactly what he did. Striking it straight down the ground. No chance whatsoever for Faisal. There's a lot of power on it. With the wide mid-off, there was never an opportunity. So Zubairullah is on the way. Back of length. This is where he's very good. Will get a single, Zubairullah. Rotating strike is so important here, Mikhail.
Absolutely. Pranav, you've got to keep turning the strike. Get those early runs. Make full use of the first 6 overs. 2 left-handed batters. Not often do we see that in international cricket. We usually see a left-right combination, but it's quite a rarity to see 2 left-handed batters opening up front. But both these batters certainly have made rapid strides in Afghanistan cricket.
Finally some swing, but not to his account. Will exceed a single in terms of an extra. Faisal erring in line. And Umpire Vinod is happy to declare it as a wide.
Yeah, just erring in line over there, just losing his radar a bit. And that's what happens when you try to go for that extra bit of pace. But encouraging signs if you're a left-arm seamer bowling to a left-handed batter. That away movement will certainly create some doubt as well to the batters.
Wide, cut well. This is a very good outfield. It's never going to be stopping. This is going to be the first boundary for Siddiq, following the footsteps of Zubairullah. He is going to open his account with a boundary as well.
Well, if these are signs to come off the surface, I'll tell you what, it looks a very good 22-yard strip over there. That one's nicely placed through the extra cover region, the previous boundary down the ground. So you can play through the line, play in the wee. And the ball is nicely coming onto the bat. And immediately after that boundary, slip moves to backward point. And there's an extra fielder there at short cover.
Swing, shape, does not matter. This has been dispatched. It's gone for all the way. What a wonderful strike. If he struck a boundary on the previous delivery, this time he shows the shape out of the ground from Faisal. 17 for no loss at the end of first. Afghanistan Abdalian. It's going to be Hasnain Ali Shah, who's going to be coming in from the Oman tail end for Omani. He's another bowler who likes to swing the ball. And what we have witnessed here, Mikhail, early in the innings, that Afghanistan A does not mind taking a shy against the swing.
Great conditions to bat, good toss to win, good start as well in the first over. Hasnain comes on to bowl from the Oman tail end.
Looking to swing it big. Will miss out on this occasion, Zubairullah. It was in his arc, and he will smile to it.
I watched Hasnain in the past bowl as well in the domestic tournaments. This man can generate pace and can also get that ball to move a lot. Well, that last 6, I must tell you, was some audacity as well in that 6. Look at that full phase of the bat. Not much of a follow-through. Just a punch. Just goes to show the pedigree and caliber of these Afghan Abdalian openers, Zubairullah and Siddiq. This is going to be a good contest between bat and ball.
That's well bowled. Will be a back-to-back dot deliveries for Hasnain. Mikhail, what matters or what differs between the domestic and international cricket is that once you go to the country versus country, average or mediocre balls will be dispatched, whereas those deliveries will be respected in the domestic circuit. That's the major difference. And that's what we have seen to that delivery of Faisal Shah, swinging away from the left-hander, but dispatched. A very calm and relaxed Abdalian side. They've got off to a start.
They look relaxed at the moment. They've got a good start. And rightly pointed out as well, Pranav, the margin of error at the highest level is very, very little.
Shot, cut, and a dive will keep it down to 2. This is some good effort from both these sides. Fighting it out. It is a hot afternoon. Let's not forget that. Rafa, one of the premium fielders in the outfield, in the in-circle. Does not matter. Always looking to make an impact. And diving to his left.
Will keep it down to 2.
Was, I believe, Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, and covering it up was Rafiullah.
Slip in place for Hasnain. Oman need a wicket.
In the arcs, struck straight down the ground. This is going to be boundaries. It's leaking boundaries. It's raining boundaries here at the Oman Cricket Academy. And Zubairullah and Siddiq are enjoying this wonderful surface here at the Oman Cricket Academy.
Oh, they're not holding back. They're coming very hard at the bowlers. Another full delivery. And all he had to do was get enough and plenty of bat on it. That raced away. It's a fast outfield. And Afghan Abdalian have moved to 23 in only 10 deliveries. Good start here for them. And there again, one boundary induces a change in the field. Slip has moved out. Shot cover. Positioned.
That's much better. Much better from Hasnain. Back of length. And Zubairullah is smart to pick up a quick single to rotate the strike.
Yeah, caution with aggression over here. I like the approach of the Afghan Abdalian batters. Anything pitched up, it's been punished. Anything that has been bowled back of the length, they're happy taking the singles, because all the fielders inside the 30-yard circle are placed on the edge of it. And that's why it makes it easier for the batters to just play with soft hands and get to the other end. Oman will certainly benefit with a wicket or 2 over here and just pull things back, because the first 6 overs at the moment is what the Afghan Abdalian batters are targeting. They're a strong batting lineup. Remember, they bat really deep.
In the arc, this is well bowled. Looking for the pads. And it'll only be a dot ball. 2 overs done. 24 for no loss. Afghanistan Abdalian, they've got off to a good start here. Early signs of spin here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Siddharth Bukapatnam, the off spinner, comes into the attack from the Oman LNG end. He's generally a very tight bowler, but doubt there will be any kind of purchase on this wicket, any kind of turn. Zubairullah and Siddiq have got off to a good start here. Fired it in, angling into the left-hander. He has a few variations up his sleeve.
And this is a good move by Captain Ayan Khan. 2 left-handed batters in the middle. Bring in the off-spinner. That first over went for 17 runs of Faisal.
Once again, angled it in, not giving any room whatsoever to the left-hander. They'll rotate the strike in the process. This is a good start for Siddharth.
Slip in place. You want to attack ideally. There you can see it. 3 on the off inside the circle. First slip. Shot fine. Mid-wicket and mid-on. The challenge is there for the left-handed batter to go over mid-on.
In the air, in the gap, and a boundary. What a shot. Siddiq is not looking to take a shy. He's taking an attack to the Omani attack, and he's making it count here.
Oh yeah, there was an opportunity felt for the Oman fielders at one point in time, but that was certainly in the gap as well. They're taking their chances, and it's paying dividends as well here.
Good comeback, good comeback. Pulling the line back. It's a game of cat and mouse at the moment between Siddharth and Siddiq.
Yeah, slip has moved out. That's how quickly the field changes in the first 6.
Fired it in once again. And a very, very good field. Backward point is always active, and that's exactly what is happening here. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, one of the premium players of the Omani side, representing the Omani A here. Once again, fired it in by Siddharth. That's a decent over in the context of this game. Third over done, 29 for no loss, as a 5-run over from Siddharth comes to an end. Believe Hasnain is going to be continuing from the Oman tail end. 7 runs off his first over. Zubairullah and Siddiq. Angled, and he's going to get first blood for Oman here. Angling it away from Zubairullah. Fishing. And gets stuck Zubairullah. Straight to the wicketkeeper. That's a good catch. And Afghanistan Abdalian lose their first here.
Big break here for Omani. They see the back of Zubairullah. Just fending his bat off. Flirting with danger. And Hasnain induces an edge. As Omani get the first wicket in the 4th over. This is a very, very big wicket. I'll tell you why. Because both these batters were looking really good. And Hasnain rewarded for a very good line and length. Zubair has to depart for 13 in 11. Afghan Abdalian 29 for 1.
The captain walks to the middle. Darvish Rasuli. 53 matches, 1,138 runs. Average shade below 30. And that strike rate very impressive, just above 135. Best of 78 and 950s in the process. So those are impressive numbers. But the pressure will be on as the captain takes the first ball. Swinging away, a little bit of an inside edge, and will be happy to get off the mark, the captain.
Well, Hasnain has looked good this afternoon. He's asked a few questions, bowled in the right channels. Afghan Abdalian winning the toss, deciding to bat first. Had that partnership of 29 runs for the first wicket. Darvish off the mark with an inside edge. And this is where Omani need to be a little bit more sharp and need to keep hunting for wickets. 4 on the off inside the circle.
Once again, angling into the left-hander. Happy to fend it away is Siddiq. He's a little more responsible since the departure of his partner.
Yeah, Siddiq will now have to rebuild with this captain alongside him. Oh, there again, look at that Just bowling it slightly wide of off stump, trying to run it down third. Zubairullah finding an edge. Simple decision there for the umpire. Isn't he delighted? Hasnain, feisty customer, always up for the challenge, Pranav.
Onto the pads. There's a big appeal. For a moment, Siddiq was charging down the track and not looking to give any room whatsoever is Hasnain. The only thing that could have saved Siddiq is probably it could have been sliding down the leg stump, or maybe he was way far ahead of the stumps.
Well, that's certainly pitched outside leg. And that's why it was never going to be a decision to be made by the umpire. He didn't look interested at all. Quite an ambitious call there by Hasnain. That was more like a plea, urging the umpire. Fairly understandable. He's riding on a sea of confidence. A wicket off his very first delivery in his second over. He's bowled well.
Back of length once again, and a quick single is always on the cards. A direct hit is not going to make it difficult for the batter. Umpire Gopakumar in the mix of things here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Jatinder Singh, he's making a comeback here. He'll be looking to make things count here.
Good one-hand pick up and throw as well to break the stumps at the bowler's end. Bit of a comeback here for Oman after conceding a bit too many runs in the first three. Hasnain has got that much-needed wicket. Still in the power plays, Afghan Abdalian will be looking to attack and improvise.
Believe it or not, it's the golden arm of Hasnain, castled. The captain is going to be walking back and he's going to be dejected. What a delivery from Hasnain here. He's got 2 in the over. What a moment.
He's on a roll here. Look at that, for a delivery. Breaches the defense of Captain Darvesh Rasoli. And that's Hasnain for you. Castled him, crashed into the stumps. There he goes with a celebration. 2 wickets in this over. And Oman is certainly calling the shots in the middle. It's 31 for 2 after over number 4. Darvesh departs for 1.
Shahidullah Kamal, 1,255 runs and 51 innings. Strike rate of 120. Average of 35. That's been consistent for most of these Afghanistan Abdalian batters. 550s and a best of 59. You would like to improvise on that, and it's an opportunity here. Angling into the pads, and we'll start off with the dot ball. Siddharth Bukkapatnam from the Oman LNG end.
Great opportunity here for Omani. That last over was brilliant.
Dancing down the track, no chance whatsoever. Siddharth likes to fire it in, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's here to keep things tight, and he's having a step ahead against Afghanistan Abdalian here. The captain has done well, Ayan Khan. Keeping things tight, using his resources well so far.
A great opportunity for Ayan Khan to show his leadership skills as well. The changes, the faith he's showing in players.
Happy to rotate the strike, Siddiq. He started off with a bang, and ever since the departure of his partner, the opening partner, he's been very calm.
Oh yes, but Afghanistan, Abdalian as well, from 29 for no loss to 32 for 2. Little bit of a setback up front for them. And you can just see a proactive Ayan Khan as captain, just trying to bring about changes, keep the fielders busy, trying to get in the ears of the batter as well.
Once again, keeping things tight, Siddharth Mukherjee is bowling a gem of a spell here. Just when Afghanistan Abdalian were looking to take it away, remember the pressure was built on by Siddharth Mukherjee and then in-cashed by Hasnain.
Absolutely, this is very fine bowling. Quite a few dot deliveries.
Once again, firing it in, angling into the left-hander. Another dot ball. Just one run of this over so far. This is a very, very good spell from Siddharth Mukherjee. Can he finish it off well? He'll be kept down to just one run of that second last over of the power play. 5 overs done, 32 for 2, Afghanistan Abdalian.
Right then, at the halfway stage from that power play, we've got like 5 overs done so far, and fan code scorecard here. Siddiq Atal still out there, 16 for 14, and Zubairullah and Darwish have walked back to the pavilion. Shahidullah is out there just fresh at the crease, and also fresh with me in the com box is Mudassir. Shah Faisal in the air, fielder settled underneath it, and I think he's believed in himself to pluck a catch out of nowhere against the sunlight, and what a fantastic effort there at third man.
One more wicket going down here, and Shah Faisal was expensive in his first over, going for 16 runs. What a comeback. The man who was getting those quick runs, walking back in the hut, trying to force again the pace of Shah Faisal. Thick outside edge and a good catch taken at a deep third. Nowhere near the ball. A poor shot selection led to the fall of Atal. Third wicket going down. A good comeback by Omani. Afghan Abdalian 32 for the loss of 3.
Karim Jannat walks out to bat as Afghan Abdalians are in a spot of bother at the moment, just into that final over of the power play. 151 matches, 121 innings, so experience is a plenty. 2,280 runs, and look at that, 850s and a couple of hundreds to his name. That strike rate is something that's going to play an important role for Karim Jannat. Starts off with a loosener. Shah Faisal not able to maintain pressure. It's a wide.
An animated appeal from Shah Faisal and getting some support from behind the stumps. But the on-field umpire has some other thoughts. An extra has been called. An astute captaincy from Ayan Khan. Marshalling his troops quite well. 3 wickets down. Afghan Abdalian. They start off really well. Now 2 men out there in the middle, yet to open the account. Karim and Shahidullah.
This time just guides it towards the offside and it's beaten a fielder. However, a successful chase by the men stationed on the offside. So finally off the mark with a couple of runs, and now Karim Jannat will feel easy. He'll breathe easy. Couple of runs to his name. Now he's got plenty of experience, hasn't he, Karim Jannat?
Oh, absolutely. 151 games for Karim Jannat. They are in trouble. He need to anchor the innings for Afghan Abdalian. So losing those 3 quick wickets. What a start to this game. Winning the toss and opting to bat first. They're in a bit of trouble here, Afghan Abdalian.
Guides it behind the stumps, and it's going to be successful as well. So some lucky runs as well as some deft touches from the bat of Karim Jannat will fetch him his first boundary of this innings.
A lucky escape, no slip in position. Thick outside edge going past the diving wicket keeper. Some runs for Jannat and more runs for Afghan Abdalian. The thick outside edge forcing Ayan Khan. He himself coming into that first slip position. An attacking field. They are 3 wickets down. You need to attack.
This time just pitched it short of good length, and it's a very, very good delivery, followed up with that delivery that's gone for a boundary. Not that he can complain. It was just lucky runs for Karim Jannat. 39 for 3. They need to resurrect this innings now.
A brilliant captaincy and good changes in the bowling led to that fall of Atal. Shah Faisal bowling with some serious pace. Nowhere near the ball, and excellent catch taken. The third man.
Yeah, good field placement. And under pressure against the sunlight, it's never an easy chance.
I mean, excellent field setup, I would say, by young Ayan Khan. Trying to build a new team, some new faces. And leading this young side quite well is Ayan Khan. He always has an eclectic approach on the field as a captain. And full marks to Ayan Khan.
Towards the end of his second over, Shah Faisal, he's been impressive. Guides it towards third man, so just a single. So a very, very good end to this second over for Shah Faisal. 6 overs done, 40 for the loss of 3 wickets, Afghan Abdalians. Ayan Khan, the captain, gets himself into the bowling attack. 49 matches, 11 wickets. Not a pretty looking average though, but it's that economy, loves to keep it tight. Operates the hard overs. Those dead overs when not too many events are happening, and the batting team would love to get underneath him, resurrect the innings. He's a wily customer, Ayan Khan.
Indeed. He's reading this game exceptionally well. Bowling his first over.
Yep, bowling the right areas. Trying to commit Karim Jannat onto the front foot. And that's pretty much the right thing to do. Interesting field as well. tantalizingly keeping the cover region open.
On the back foot. So now they need to build up a partnership after losing those 3 wickets. Karim Jannat and Shahidullah Kamal, two experienced batter out there in the middle, left hand, right hand combination. But good to see Ayan Khan doing a pretty good job as a captain, positioning the fielders at the right place.
Yeah, absolutely. Now against the left-hander, it's going to be a completely different challenge. He'll have to dart that ball into the left-hander. Decides to take away from the left-hander, and it's going to be some runs for Shahidullah. Good hit, cuts it hard, and a favourable result for the Afghan Abdalians.
A beautiful looking shot. Off the mark in style. A Virtoffer latching onto that on the back foot. Piercing in the gap. Always in control, in command. 4 runs for Shahidullah Kamal and more runs for Afghan Abdalian.
Big shot. This time, thumps it towards the onside, and it's going to be a very, very good sign here for Shahidullah. He's looking in good touch here. 6 runs.
Oh, what a hit to bring Afghan Abdalians 15, the 7th over. In trouble is the captain of Omani, Ayan Khan, going for some runs. Looking dangerous with the bat is Shahidullah Kamal. There you go, always in command. It was in the radar, going down on one knee, and a big heave toward the leg side, a maximum for Shahidullah Kamal.
They're still not able to adjust that line and length. Ayan Khan at the moment looking to dart that ball into the left-hander, but for that he'd have to keep the ball away from that off-stick of his. On this occasion, right in the slot, allowing Shahidullah to just extend his arms, go with the flow. And what a massive hit. One of the first few we've seen this afternoon by Afghan Abdalians.
So 51 for the loss of 3. On a recovery mode here, Shahidullah Kamal and Karim Jannat. They started off really well, but a good comeback by Oman in the power play. 3 wickets going down.
Yep. So the ball's lost. And of course, match official will get a new one. Have a look at that wicket here. Hasnain just charging and steamrolling through the top order for the Afghan Abdalians, and then that good placement of a fielder at third man, and what a tremendous catch under pressure by Siddharth Bukapatnam.
At the same time, good to see someone like Hasnain Ali Shah getting an opportunity, and availing that opportunity with both the hands. The young fast bowler, he was brilliant with the new ball, and taking their own time is the match officials and the on-field umpires. At last, there's a change in the ball. So some work for the match official, Zaman Qureshi.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, Hasnain Ali Shah, we've seen plenty of him in that domestic tournaments that have preceded this game, and he's always been impressive. Finally, order restored. Ayan Khan keeping it away from the left-hander. There is a fielder stationed out there, so he'll probably look to end the over in a very, very quiet way, as quiet as possible with a dot delivery. 11 runs of the first over. Afghan Abdalians are 51 for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 7. Dream set go bowling statistics here, and Omani have done really well so far. Faisal Shah 1 for 24, expensive in that first over, but the second over was really tight. Hasnain Shah was absolutely absolutely dreamlike, 2 for 9. And then Siddharth Bukapatnam bowled those 2 tight overs, followed by that one loosener of an over by captain Ayan Khan. And I believe it's Sufyan Mahmood steaming in. That tardy pace, hitting the ball, hitting the deck hard. And that tight line and length will probably suffice for Sufyan Mahmood.
So double change here in the bowling. From the Oman tail end, it's Sufyan Mahmood, the gentle medium pace. 8 matches, 3 wickets, and an economy of 6.64 in his T20 career. They need to break this partnership. Looking good, especially is Shahidullah Kamal, the way he got those runs in the previous over against Ayan Khan.
Good length, good delivery. Nearly squared him up, the left-hander. Now Sufyan Mahmood loves a challenge or two. And you did see that 8 matches list a career, but then he's got plenty of experience playing in the domestic circuit. Loves bowling from around the wicket, loves bowling the difficult overs, and is economical most of the time.
Keeping things simple is Shahidullah Kamal facing Sufyan Mahmood for the first time in this game. Very watchful, and rightly said, if you have a strong domestic structure and if you perform well, then definitely you'll get an opportunity to play for your national side. This is the Oman A side. They had a pretty good D series. Sufyan Mahmood and other boys relaxed dugout of Afghan Abdalian as of now, because Karim Jannat is out there in the middle.
Driven towards the offside, off the back foot. Another single, so happy rotating strike at the moment, and plenty of experience out there in the middle for the Afghan Abdalians. They know that they can target a few loose deliveries if possible.
So left hand, right hand combination forcing Ayan Khan to make those fine adjustments in the field. A fine leg shot, third man point, and cover field inside the 30-yard circle. Coming around the wicket, Sufyan. Nicely managed. Looks in control, the way he's getting those runs. He knows the importance of this partnership. Shahidullah Kamal. Alongside him is experienced Karim Jannat. The last time they visited Oman, he was leading Afghan Abdalian. Shahidullah Kamal, a very talented all-rounder. It's 55 on board. A runner ball 10 for Karim Jannat. Running hard the first run. No chance of that second run there. It's a good tight over from Sufyan Mahmood. Going for 5 runs in his first over. 8 overs done and dusted. Afghan Abdalian, 56 for the loss of 3. What a wonderful day we are having here in Muscat, Oman Cricket Academy. The first T20 between these two sides. A strong breeze blowing across the ground. Some relief for the players out there in the middle. And there's a change in the bowling. Just an over for Ayan. And in comes Rafiullah. 33 matches, 13 wickets to his name. An economy, it's on a higher side, 9.55. Onto the pads, easy picking. A poor start by Rafiullah. Playing it away from the reach of fine leg fielder. So some runs for Jannat.
Yeah, absolutely. And now the main reason why Rafiullah was brought into the attack is because of that expensive over for captain Ayan Khan with a left-hander out there at the crease. And Rafiullah finds it difficult to adjust straight away. Straying down the leg side, and all Karim Jannat had to do was guide it towards that fine leg region. This time punched off the back foot. Takes a shot at the stumps. And are these going to be extra runs? No, they are not. So good follow-up delivery for Rafiullah in terms of the result. KP is acting cheeky. He wants a review on that throw.
A good comeback by Rafiullah. This is the best way you can bowl to Karim Jannat. Stick to that off-stump line. A good piece of fielding coming from the point field. Overall, good piece of cricket we are witnessing here in Oman Cricket Academy between these two sides.
Big shot down the ground. He's got the elevation, but has he got the distance? No, he's not. Once again, the fielding steps up for Oman. And what a wonderful catch of Karim Jannat at long on.
A change in the bowling, doing wonders for Omani. Rafiullah started this over with a boundary, but then a dot delivery, now forcing Karim Jannat to go big. The fourth wicket going down for Afghan Abdalian. The big man trying to take on Rafiullah. It was in the radar. Miles up in the air, eyes wide open, an excellent catch taken by the fielder at long on. The danger man departs. Karim Jannat managing 15 of 14 with the help of a couple of 460 for the loss of 4.
Mohammad Ishaq, right-hand bat, and he's going to find his way out there in the center. 26 matches, 24 innings, not amongst runs, but then he's got a best of 47. He'll certainly need a big innings from him this afternoon. Rafiullah has struck. Straying down leg side is going to be another loose delivery, another extra delivery.
He's charged up of taking that big wicket of Karim Jannat. Gone for a boundary, then a good comeback. Change of pace, change of variation. Inviting Karim Jannat to go big. He made a big mistake. And an excellent catch taken at the long on.
Yeah, probably didn't middle it as well as he would have liked to, Karim Jannat. Catch it as a call and just over that fielder at short cover. And a mix-up. However, better sense prevails. The run denied by Shahidullah. And all's well that ends well for the Afghan Abdalians at the moment. Yes, they've lost a wicket and now things are looking jittery.
A lucky escape. Off the mark with that single, but not in a convincing way. Fielder just coming closer to stop those singles. It was in the air, falling behind the short cover fielder. It all depends on this man, Shahidullah Kamal, the experienced Shahidullah. He needs to anchor this inning. 62 on board. They have lost 4 wickets.
This time tries to cut it straight to the fielder. No run there. And this is something that Rafiullah would find themselves really comfortable in this position, especially operating in these overs. That's something that you'd find Rafiullah do more often than not in the domestic circuit as well as in the international matches that he plays. Come in crucial times and pluck wickets out of nowhere. A true partnership breaker in every sense. Doug digs it in short and catch it was the call, and Jatinder Singh will give you a thigh 5. And the cameramans are going to love him for it. Shahidullah Kamal departs.
What an over from Rafiullah. Both the informed batters are back in the hut. Change of pace. Cunning slower delivery. There was a big opportunity to go over Jatinder Singh. Not a good looking shot. Poor shot coming from the batter. The second wicket going down in this over. Half of the side back in the hut for Afghan Abdalian. Shahidullah Kamal managing just 12 of 11 deliveries, 62 on board.
Well, half the side back in the dugout, and the Afghan Abdalians are reeling under pressure. 62 for 5 at 9 overs. And Sufyan Mahmood, after that first very, very economical, miserly over, finds himself introduced back into the attack. And I think Captain Ayan Khan probably knows a trick or two, or has a trick or two under his sleeve. And that's taking the pace off the ball, standing up to the stumps, the keeper as well. Deft touch towards long on. The fielder from long on had to come running in. However, just a single. And that's going to be good cricket from both sides.
A tactical move from the captain, resulting fall of couple of wickets in the previous over. It was a bold move from Ayan, stopping himself and getting Rafiullah into the attack. He was a bit wayward, but the good news for Oman A, was able to get rid of Karim Jannat as well as Shahidullah Kamal.
Was a hint of swing in that delivery. Sufyan Mahmood certainly asking some right questions. And the field on the offside, as tight as ever, as alert as ever. No run, dot ball. Well done, Sufyan Mahmood.
Started off really well in his first over. Bowling wicket to wicket channel. Not greedy to go for those wickets. On the back foot is Afghan Abdalian after losing those couple of wickets in the previous over. Sharfuddin on strike. Alongside him is Ishaq.
Coming in from the Oman talent, Sufyan Mahmood. Full delivery. Once again, change in pace, so he's mixing it up really well.
Oh, he's doing his job pretty well, Sufyan Mahmood. A gentle medium pace, change of line and length, keeping the batters unsettled with those variations. They need to do that repair work here, Sharfuddin and Ishaq for Afghan Abdalian.
Once again, digs it in short this time around, so he's mixing it up well. Sufyan Mahmood. I think it's a tardy pace, because at this stage, when you are 5 wickets down, there are just 2 ways you can manage to go about your innings, and that's probably go bang bang and get a few extra runs, because the ship's on its way down. And the other way is to resurrect the innings, play the anchor role, but T20 cricket isn't the sort of time, or isn't the sort of cricket that supports such sort of innings. And the tardy pace that Sufyan Mahmood is operating with is making life difficult. Look at that, 4 dot deliveries back to back.
A superb over in progress by Sufyan Mahmood. A very big opportunity for all these players to cement their place in the national side. At last, off the mark, Sharfuddin on the final ball of this over. So half of the overs done in the first innings, 10 overs done and dusted. Afghan Abdalian 64 for the loss of 5.
Well, it's been a brilliant passage of play for the Oman side, and the first 10 overs, they've practically ruled proceedings. Hasnain began proceedings for them with the ball, accounted for 2 wickets in that second over of his. And oh boy, he just about began what was going to be a bit of a struggle there for the Afghan Abdalian. Shot selection poor on their end, as they were forced to play the big shots. And in terms of upping the ante, they found the fielders in the deep who've been very, very tidy as well. And that was a soft dismissal straight to Jatinder. That was wicket number 5, as Afghan Abdalian find themselves in a precarious situation. The surface certainly has looked a good batting wicket. We've seen the ball coming onto the bat nicely. Shots down the ground have gone quickly through the carpet as well. Not seen much of turn. Remember, it's the first match of this tournament, and that's why it'll be important to see how the surface pans out and the square as well as the tournament progresses. Back live. Drifting on the pads, there'll be a single, but fair to say the Afghan Abdalian batters, after good starts, have thrown it away in the middle. A very good afternoon once again to Pranav Mehta as well.
Thank you, Mikhail. Thank you, everyone, and a very good afternoon to everyone as well. Not a kind of follow through that Afghanistan Abdalian would have wanted, especially with the way they started. Started with a bang, and they've been pulled back by this lovely Omani attack. Let's not forget, this Omani side is a very young side, not a lot of experience behind their back, and that is the reason such matches are really important for them. Ayan Khan, he's one of those premium parts of the national side. Rafiullah has a little bit of experience, and that's where he's sharing. These two champion players are sharing their experience. Sufyan Mahmood.
What a comeback he's made, Sufyan Mahmood, owing to some very fine domestic performances. He'll be happy to be there in that playing 11. He's earned it. This one again, just about straying down leg side. He'll need to be careful, Rafiullah. Sometime he loses radar. We've seen him do that in the last over as well, just straying down the leg side line. Well, another player that we need to watch out for, Shoaib Khan. He's had a good outing in recent times and certainly packs a punch with the bat as well. Number 3, number 4, he has a role to play. That's in the air, in the gap as well. Work to do for the fielder at mid-off. And the batters will get a couple of runs here.
Scoring runs has been a little difficult for Afghanistan Abdalian. This is the strength, not just for the national side, on this occasion for the Omani side as well. In the middle phase, they always tighten the screws. The only difference is that it is not the spin attack, it is the pace attack which has kept things tight. Rafiullah, he's been bowling a brilliant spell along with Sufyan. And that's something that is really interesting for Oman.
Yeah, they've bowled well. You've got to really give it to the Oman side. I mean, they've been asked to bowl first in conditions where the captain of Afghanistan, Abdalian, believed they could get close to 180. But the manner in which Oman has responded 67 for 5. Remember, they were 29 for 1. In fact, no loss, Pranav. And from there on, 67 for 5. Fielding has been sharp.
The most important part, they haven't dropped any catches. They've converted those difficult ones into opportunities which count. And hence the wicket column, half the side down for Afghanistan Abdalian.
This looks a good side here. Fair to say that the bench strength, the talent pool of Oman cricket, the kind of players that are being churned out from the domestic D10s and D20s have certainly added fresh life. There again, drifting down leg, fine up in the circle. That's poor bowling, work to do for Sufyan Mahmood. Puts in the slide, but they'll not stop the batters from getting a couple of runs over there.
Very good from Sufyan Mahmood. Certainly saved 2 with that slide. And a relay with Hasnain will keep it down to 2. Sufyan Mahmood making a comeback here. 11 overs done, 69 for 5. Afghanistan Abdalian.
Just take a look at that once again. Nice roll of the wrists, and Sufyan had to give chase. Just felt the ball also slowed down on the way to the boundary ropes, but he did really well to pull it back inside, and great teamwork as well. 69 for 5 after 11. Nicely bowled. 5 runs in the first over of his. 2 runs in his second over. He begins with a dot. And what Sufyan does really well is that he bowls within the width of the stumps, Pranav. And that's what you need in the middle overs.
And to add on to that, the variations. He has the off cutter, leg cutter. He has a good knuckle ball. And that's where he's so special. You have to be 2 steps ahead as a batter when you're playing the experience of Sufyan.
There again. Just rolling his fingers on that delivery. And I'll tell you what, something about Sharfuddin. He does remind me a little bit about Rahmanullah Gurbaz as well inside that visor of the helmet. Quite familiar with that look of his. If he can only dish out similar shots like how Rahmanullah Gurbaz does, I'll tell you what, it'll be a real treat and delight for all viewers as well watching. But work to do for Afghania. There again, taking the pace off it. This is a very good spell. He's in the middle of a brilliant bowling performance here, Sufyan Mahmood.
There's something that I would like to mention, Mikhail. It was Siddharth Mukherjee in the power play who bowled those tight overs, and that resulted in wickets from the other end for Hasnain. And now it is Sufyan Mahmood who's bowling a tight spell from one side when there are wicket falling from the other end. And that's the importance of having a really good, tight, very, very efficient bowler from one end. And it's Siddharth Mukherjee and Sufyan Mahmood at the moment.
Through the cover region. Not easy being Sufyan Mahmood at this stage because there's not much protection behind the wicket on the offside. There's no one behind square of the wicket, and that's why he can't really bowl outside that off stump run off. He has to stick to that middle, should I say, and not middle and off.
And there's a very interesting field set. He has a good, well spread field on the leg side. There's a deep square leg, deep mid wicket. And on the offside, 3 fielders inside the circle. Stopping single and 1 at the boundary. Driven well to rotate the strike, and that's where the experience of Sufyan Mahmood counts, and counts really important.
And what's really nice about most of the Oman cricketers is that they've earned their place back into the side through consistent performances. And you really want to do well in the domestic tournaments. You'll take a look at insurance in the deep. You have a long gone, deep mid wicket, deep square leg as well. And enough protection in the deep here for the bowler. There's no one inside the circle in front of the wicket. Another very nice delivery. Just the 3 runs coming off this over. Another tidy one by Sufyan Mahmood after over number 12 with 72 for 5. Afghan Abdalian side is the wicket.
In the arcs.
Well, take a look at that batting card of the Afghan Abdalian. None of the batters going past 20. 4 batters getting into double figures and throwing it away. Kareem, Shahidullah, Zubairullah and Sadiq. They all got to starts but then played some very ordinary shots. Hasnain was the pick of the bowlers, accounted for 2 wickets of Zubairullah and Darwish in his very second over. And that's when he pulled things back in their favour. Another 8 overs to go. And fair to say, it's been Oman A all the way at the Oman Cricket Academy in fixture number 1 between these sides.
This is a very different Oman side. Very rarely you would see 5 wickets down of the opponent and all 5 from the pacers. And that's where you are assured that a good pace attack is building as a backup bench for Oman.
Straight to the fielder. You talk about the pacers, or each time you look at the Oman cricket side. And that was Wasim Ali doing the fielding there at covers. Left arm orthodox spinner. He's done really well at the domestic level here for Oman. And talk about pacers. We know of Bilal Khan, Karimullah. We know of Fayaz Butt. They have been shouldering the responsibility. Good to see Faisal now coming to the fore. Another left-arm pacer. Hasnain today gave a good account of himself. Ominous signs here for Oman cricket.
They're developing, and they're developing really quickly here in Oman.
Shot and wide. Cut away. And they'll race away for a 4 as well. Width offered. Opportunity presented. And Sharafuddin says, thank you very much.
Finally, something races to the boundary for Sharafuddin. Might not have come from the middle of the bat. Probably a little bit from the bottom of the bat, but wouldn't mind because it found the gap just wide of the fielder at backward point. And the outfields are really quick here in Oman. First boundary for Sharafuddin. This might just calm the nerves for him. He's taken his time.
Runs it down third for another single. Finding momentum here is the Afghan Abdalian side. They need a partnership. They need to rebuild. And they'll need to stay and score quickly.
If you look at the score predictor, 122, that's never going to be enough. This is a wonderful wicket to bat on. A very strong batting lineup for Oman. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, he'll have a role to play in the second innings. An elegant opener. Need to find a way to get to somewhere between 150, 155, maybe 160. And that's where it'll be a match on for Afghanistan Abdalian here.
You can't take anything away from the Oman bowling and fielding this afternoon. Very tidy, very disciplined. Into his third is Faisal. Change of pace. You've got to bowl with a lot of intelligence on certain surfaces. And that's exactly what the Oman Pacers have done today.
Most importantly, this change in pace. These are not one of those small grounds where a miss hit will still be able to clear the ground. And that's where they've bowled really intelligently. Especially when they're bowling from the Oman LNG end where the boundaries are slightly smaller in comparison to the Oman tail end. Especially towards the leg side. Faisal Shah bowling from the Oman LNG end on this occasion.
Pulls it. Straight to the fielder in the deep. That was a very good looking shot. Got on top of it as well. But all of it that they get is only a single.
Sufyan Mahmood in the mix of things consistently here at the Oman Cricket Academy, making a comeback and making a strong one here. He was doing really well with the ball from the Oman tail end. A dugout which was really calm towards the start would have a little bit of panic nerve clicking in.
Oh yes, that looks a pensive dugout at the moment, Pranav. This time in front of mid-wicket. Sufia Mahmood will keep it to 1. Single to end the over. Mohammad Ishaq will retain strike. 13 gone. It's 79 for 5. As many as 6 bowlers used. Rafiullah 2 for 11 for him. Hasnain 2 for 9. And Faisal Shah 1 for 31. All wickets going to Pacers. Back live. That's been worked away towards the long gone region. What an audition. What a precursor to the big Asia Cup Emerging Teams tournament, Pranav.
They worked hard. Oman has recently concluded the Oman D10. And most of these players who are named in this Omani side did really well. Sooner or later you will see a few supporters from Afghanistan. We're going to have many more as the time progresses. Cut well. And a very, very good effort in the deep. Believe it's Hasnain who's kept it down to 2.
Yeah, wonderful effort there in the deep by Hasnain. Had to cover a lot of ground, put in the dive, and the release and recovery as well was spectacular. Great commitment shown here by the Oman cricketers in the middle. Not a shot and wide. It had to be placed to precision. Look at the ground Hasnain had to cover. Good one-handed effort. Oh, this could be close. A mix-up, direct hit. I'll tell you what, that could be referred upstairs as well. Now, was that a direct shy at the stumps, or was it off the groove by the wicket keeper? We'll have to wait and watch, but this will be anxious moments there for the batter.
Believe it's touch and go. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, one of those electric fielders at backward point. That is a very good pick up and throw. I have a feeling that Ishaq is going to be struggling here. Or is he not? Touch and go, touch and go, touch and go. This is going to be really close. The question is, has he disturbed the stumps before collecting the ball?
He's struggling here, Mohammad Ishaq. I reckon Oman could be looking at wicket number 6 over here. He'll fall short, and you could expect the red light to also turn up very soon. There it is. Brilliant piece of fielding. Mohammad Ishaq has to walk back. Well, he's distraught. Well, the Oman fielders and their body language and the indication as well coming through. The red light has been flashed. But Mohammad Ishaq is still standing his ground. He's still to be given the marching orders in the middle. But fair to say that looks a very, very easy and a simple dismissal there for the TV umpire as well. I just wonder what's he waiting for there. That's because he believes that he may have made it, but going by the replays and the red light also flashing on the screen that we saw some time back. He's still standing his ground there. He's still not got a fair amount of indication, looks like. And there it is. The long walk begins here for Mohammad Ishaq. Finally, a confirmation that's wicket number 6 in favor of the Oman side. A brilliant piece of fielding. Great glove work as well. By Shukla. Accounts for another wicket here.
Trouble times for Afghanistan Abdalian. They've lost wickets in a hurry here. Still a lot of overs to play. And they will have to just resurge their presence here at the Oman Cricket Academy. Nangyal Kheroti is the left-handed batter who's going to be walking in. An average not too impressive, but a strike rate that would work. 223 runs for himself and a best of 29 not out. That's exactly what he would like to better today.
Work to do here for the Afghan Abdalian side. A little bit of a misfield behind the wicket will allow the batter to come back for the second run. Off the mark is Nangyal as well with 2 runs. And that should have been stopped. Sufyan Mahmood's not impressed with his fielder behind the wicket there. He's giving him a bit of an advice there. Faisal Shah, the guilty party there.
He's had a tough day, Faisal Shah. Not one of his best. He's a quality player. And what an afternoon Sufyan Mahmood is having here. 3.4 overs, 15. He's not picked up a wicket, and that's what he would like to have.
He's bowled well. Look at that for commitment as well. Into his final over. He hates giving runs. No bowler likes giving away runs, and just shows the kind of approach and attitude Sufyan has in the middle when he's bowling his quota of 4 overs, Pranav.
What a comeback for Sufyan Mahmood. He's bowled a spell of his life. Just a ball to go. Just 15 runs conceded. Can he finish? Can he finish with a wicket here? Certainly deserves one.
Nicely driven. Oh, this could be another mix-up. This could be close. Yes, he's stranded. He's run out. Another brilliant piece of fielding. Lot of confusion. Pandemonium in the middle. And Oman strike for the second time in this over. And it's another run out as well. Nangyal has to depart.
A yes and a no. Both together. It's never to the courtesy of the batting side. They're going to be applauding the effort. Believe it's Kashyap Kumar Prajapati at backward point once again. And throwing his partner alive in the middle. This is unfortunate scenes here for Afghanistan Abdalian. Not even in the frame. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati has got 2 run-outs in the over, and that's broken the back of Afghanistan Abdalian as they are reduced for 7 down at the end of 14. 84 on the board.
Afghanistan Abdalian are falling apart in this innings of theirs as KS Ahmed walks out to bat. Best of 50. Strike rate over 120. But at the moment they need him to stay there and just battle it out and get, or rather take his team to a sizable and substantial total as well in the middle. Struggling at the moment. This after Afghanistan Abdalian won the toss and decided to bat first. All eyes on this man, Sharafuddin. That's in the air. Looks like another wicket. It's been put down. Straight in, straight out. And I'll tell you what, that's the easiest of catches anyone would get at this level.
Kashyap Kumar Prajapati just showing that he is human as well. Getting 2 run-outs in the previous over. 2 standout run-outs. And on this occasion, the easiest of catches has gone down. He's human as well. Just took it a little too light, little too easy. And that's where errors can occur. Rafiullah has his hands on his knees. Cannot believe it. Somebody as good as Kashyap Kumar Prajapati dropping a catch. Very unfortunate for Rafiullah. Could have easily had a third. What a spell is he bowling here. 2 wickets to his name in 2.1.
Yeah, just a bit of a brain freeze moment there for Prajapati. That could have easily been wicket number 8. And Rafiullah would have got his third as well. But 2 run-outs in the last over has really put Afghan Abdalian in deep trouble. Look at that, the batter as well just slipped a bit, Nangyal, on the way back on the turn. And look at that for a throw right over the stumps. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, great work done by the wicketkeeper as well. This has been a very good effort so far.
It happens to the best. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, 2 run-outs in the previous over and a catch drop now.
Much in control of this shot this time around, Sharfuddin. This partnership will be the key over here for them to get something in excess of 100 and take them to a substantial score.
What do they have in the tank at the moment? Vinayak Shukla, he's done pretty well behind the stumps, donning the gloves for Omani on this occasion. A good spread out field. Third is falling back as mid-off comes into the circle.
Yeah, it's important that Kez knows his job and role at this stage. Get to the other end. Keep turning the strike. As long as Sharfuddin can stay, it'll be good signs for Afghan Abdalian.
To be honest, Afghanistan Abdalian wouldn't mind this type of a game to start off the tournament. It could be a big eye-opener for them. And that's where they could reconcile and make a restatement just prior to the prize tournament that they're here to participate in.
Yeah, there again, he's had this problem today, Rafiullah, and that reaction says it all. You don't want to allow the batters easy runs. Oman have done exceptionally well to tie down the Afghan Abdalian to 89 for 7. You want to now put up a tidy finish, apply the finishing touches and come back and chase down this target in a canter, Pranav.
Let's not forget, a lot of players from Omani are auditioning for that big tournament. Sliding down the leg side. He's earned in line every now and then, but he's been really good.
He's muscled this one. It'll go into the other turf as well. That's against the run of play, but Sharfuddin is the man who will hold the aces here for the Afghan Abdalian side. That was right out of the screws.
He's feeling the pressure with the wickets falling on the other end, but he's not going to be shying down from a contest here. He does realize that he has a role to play, and that's exactly what he's done here. Back of length and pulled it well in front of square. That showcase of power for Sharfuddin here.
Change of pace. This could be another mix-up, a direct hit, and he could be gone. I'll tell you what's with the running this afternoon for the Afghan Abdalian side. Yes, no, sent back, players stranded. All happening here at the Oman Cricket Academy. We're done with over number 15. We're into the final 5. Afghan Abdalian 95 for 7.
Score predictor says 127, but Afghanistan Abdalians will definitely know they've got a huge task ahead. Captain Ayan Khan with the ball in hand. Goes for that big flashy drive. Now Qais Ahmed is a prolific striker of the ball. Joining me in the comm box, Mudassir Ali. What do you reckon? Where are the Abdalians going from here onwards?
I reckon those couple of wickets going down the shape of run-outs, and this was a run-out chance. Ayan just missing those stumps. Lucky escape for Qais. Running between the wickets has been a big concern when Sharfuddin is out there in the middle.
Tries to cut it, finds the fielder, no runs here. Now I think Sharfuddin and KS Ahmed hold the key, and this is going to be really, really important because KS Ahmed in his previous outing here in Oman had a blitzkrieg of an innings, scored around 90 odd runs in a match-saving endeavour. But also have a thought or two for Ayan Khan, gone for runs in his first over and now trying to make a comeback. There's still plenty of time left in this innings for that late onslaught.
A loosener from Ayan Khan goes on the back foot. A huge maximum for Sharfuddin, and 100 comes up for Abdalians.
Much needed. And breaking the shackles, Sharfuddin, who was going at less than run a ball, finally gets a chance to free his arms and go for the big shot towards the onside. That square leg region is always vacant, waiting. And the new stands at the Oman Cricket Academy have taken a beating.
A calculative risk by Sharfuddin. He knows the importance of his stay out there in the middle for Abdalian. Couple of run-outs, yes and no, between the batters and Sharfuddin. Now it's up to Sharfuddin to take Abdalians to a respectable total.
This time drives it towards the covers, and absolutely I think the calling for the runs have been pretty average from Sharfuddin. However, end of the 16th over, 16 gone, 102 for 7 Afghan Abdalians. The dream set go bowling analysis, and Faisal Shah expensive in 3 overs, but he's picked up a very key wicket. Hasnain Shah has been the pick of the bowlers for me. 2 for 9, 7 dot deliveries. Siddharth Bukapatnam 2 overs and he's kept it tight. Ayan Khan has gone for runs. Sufyan Mahmood, look at that economy rate, 3.75. And Rafiullah 3 overs 22. And he's been impressive as well. Bit of a change up, a shake up in bowling, and look at that within the circle, and they've managed to steal 2 runs here.
Showing some urgency, these two batters, Khais and Sharfuddin. Was never a second run, but good communication between these two batters. A bit slow off the block was Sufyan Mahmood. The partnership flourishing between Khais and Sharfuddin, 104 on board. Hasnain Ali Shah back in the attack, couple of wickets to his name.
Charging down the track, not managing to get as much bat as he would have liked. KS Ahmed is certainly looking to turn the heat on to Hasnain Ali Shah.
Rightly said in the previous over, Khais Ahmed on his last trip here in Oman played a blinder of a knock, coming at number 8 and winning that game for Abdalians. Can he be the rescue ranger for Abdalians? All hard work was put in by the bowlers of Omani. But these are the crucial moments of this game.
Oh, what a delivery this one from Hasnain Ali Shah. Certainly finding a little bit of movement off the deck, off the seam. And that's primarily because of his good seam position and the way he hits the deck. Exciting to watch Hasnain Ali Shah. Not bowling as fast as he would have liked to. Have a look at that.
Oh, he has been relentless throughout this innings. And nicely bowled. Change of variations, but we all know he can generate that pace. I was quite surprised. Did not bowl too many Yorkers so far in this game.
into the block hole, but I think just missing the stump, so it just turns out to be a full delivery. Negotiated well. It's going to be a single. Now Sharfuddin is back again to run a ball, and he'll be itching to better that, and so is Kes. He's otherwise quite a flamboyant character out there in the middle at the crease. Plenty of experience, plays the Big Bash League, plays the Afghan T20 leagues as well. Well known amongst the T20 circles.
Very watchful, Khais. So tight over in progress from Hasnain Ali Shah. Getting an opportunity to represent to Oman, a true all-rounder. But as of now, the focus will be on these two batters. Some repair work going on by Sharfuddin and Khais. A runner ball 26. He has taken his own time. It's the time to raise the tempo of the runs here.
Big shot, picks it up, Sharfuddin, but has he got enough legs on it? Yes, of course, making a statement, hitting that Oman Cricket Academy building hard. It's a maximum from the bat of Sharfuddin. He'll feel much better. What a way to end the over.
So 113 for the loss of 7, with that maximum 17 overs done and dusted.
Taking a good look at the ball, because it's taken quite a bit of beating, especially after that last shot of Sharfuddin. And what a strike and a half that was, straight out of the middle of the bat, charging and making a bold statement to the bowler that if you miss, I'm going to charge you and take you apart.
A calculative risk. It wasn't a bad delivery, but exceptionally well played by Sharfuddin, going towards that cow corner. A water hit, a much needed maximum. Now going into the last 3 overs, trying to make a comeback is Khais and Sharfuddin. Good to see Khais giving that much needed support to Sharfuddin. Rafiullah will continue to bowl his final over.
Catch it as a call, and yes, of course, an appeal will lead. Umpire raising his finger. Now Rafiullah struck on the very first delivery of this last over of his spell. And what a strike here. Kes can be dangerous, and he'll not be happy about that.
What a day he is having with the ball. Bit wayward, going for some runs, but what matters are those wickets for Rafiullah. Just going down the leg. Straight away he knows, and the finger goes up. Rafiullah strikes for the 3rd time in this game. The partnership comes to an end. Khais Ahmed, 5 of 8 deliveries, dejected. 113 for the loss of 8.
New batter in, Abdul. And certainly turning the heat on, Rafiullah. He certainly knows the areas that can trouble the new batter, especially on a pitch like this, that looked really flat at the beginning of this innings. And now all of a sudden, you see that the slower bowlers and the change-up deliveries can manage to give you rich dividends.
This was a fall off for Khaez. Just trying to nudge it down the fine leg. A thin edge and a good job done by Vinayak Shukla.
He'll have to load that one again, Rafiullah, especially for a tall, lanky bowler, burly bowler who runs quite a long distance. Telling him to reload it again. It's a hot afternoon, I tell you that. Plenty of fluids going around. A lot of hydration. In the block hole. And I think he's disturbed the timber. What a strike here from Rafiullah. I think this is going to be the spell of the innings.
Oh, you beauty. He has been superb in the first spell as well as in the second spell. The second wicket in this over. The fourth for Rafiullah. Wicket number 9 going for Abdalian. Razor sharp Yorker rattles the stumps. Nowhere near the ball. A duck for the batter. What a comeback by Omani. Abdul Rahman without troubling the scorers. Back in the hut, 113 for the loss of 9.
New batter in. And it's probably the last wicket for the Afghan Abdalians. And they seem to be in a spot of bother. But the way Rafiullah is turning the heat on to the new batters does seem that Omani are in a hurry to wrap things up and head into the innings as early as possible. However, you can't write off Afghan Abdalians. Strikes it down the ground. And of course, that's a brilliant shot, just clearing that front leg. Gets enough runs so that the Afghan Abdalians break into a smile.
And number 11 walks in and off the mark in style. Bit fuller, no protection at the long off. Clearing that mid-off field, a couple of bounces, 4 runs. A much needed boundary for Afghan Abdalian. Ghazaf is off the mark with that boundary. Some support coming in for Abdalians.
Yes, of course. Now, there are plenty of them here. The Afghan Abdalians will find plenty of supporters all across Oman. Have a look at that field. You've got one behind. Point is there in the circle. Change of pace. And possibly Ghazanfar also looking to change things up a bit. Not opting out of that shot.
What a way to get off the mark. Spread field toward that leg side. Long on, deep mid-wicket, deep square leg. A fine leg inside the 30-yard circle. And with that boundary, he forced Rafiullah to make the change in the field towards that offside. A third man coming inside the 30-yard circle and pushing that mid-off towards that long-off region. Can he finishes with a wicket here? Can he finishes the innings of Afghan Abdalian? Winning the toss and opting to bat first. They were off to a great start. But it was a devastating spell from Hasnan Ali Shah. Then the other bowlers contributing. They were never in game. Thanks to Sharafuddin, 32 of 27.
Full delivery once again, targeting the stumps. Does not get enough bat, but it has enough legs to go over the boundary ropes. Rafiullah, known to leak runs, but then he's picked up 2 key wickets as well. And towards the last stage of this game, it's always good to get a boundary or 2 for the Afghan Abdalians. 121 for the loss of 9 wickets after 18. That's the fan code batting card. And of course, Siddiq Atal, 16 of 15, and Zubairullah, 13 of 11. Not many contributions, though they did come into the double-digit figures. Penultimate over, Hasnain Ali Shah, and his last. A little bit of shoddy groundwork, however, will be effective. Just a couple of runs.
Quite interestingly, denying to take those runs here, not trusting his partner who has got a couple of boundaries. Oh, there was a fumble from the fielder and the signal coming in for the boundary. So some lucky runs. The fielder, he says to the umpire, you need to check for that boundary check. It was in the gap. And change of pace one more time, not going for that single. So he wants to keep the strike. He wants to take on Hasnain Ali Shah. He has been relentless. Hasnain Ali Shah into his fourth and final over, 22 runs, couple of wickets to his name. 125 on board. Still 10 legal deliveries left in this innings.
Yeah, well, he's bowling a few clicks slower, Hasnain Ali Shah, and that's probably giving the batter a few extra seconds to get underneath it. Bump ball took the batter by surprise. Straight away looks at the leg umpire. However, he's happy with it. Now I wonder what's going to be that option for the last over of this innings. And they've got spoiled for riches. Umpire Gopakumar at the leg umpire position in the hot seat. Hasnain Ali Shah coming in from the Oman LNG end. He's got 3 more deliveries to negotiate. Big shot, thumbs towards the leg side. And it's a quick outfield. It's going to be another boundary. And Sharfuddin will score quickly. And these are dangerous runs for Oman A. Leaking runs at the most crucial juncture.
The last 7 deliveries, they have got 4 fours. A poor piece of bowling. Just before this ball, he has got that deep scoring inside a 30-yard circle and asking for punishment. Rightly punished by Sharfuddin. Moves to 14. Just 31 balls. A heroic knock by Sharfuddin. Afghan moves to 129 with that 4.
Straight away you see deep square leg in, pushed back to the circle. And you've got one at cow corner as well. And now he's coming back up inside. Big shot. Takes the outside edge. Not middled, but it's a sky-high chance. And all that can be done is prevent the ball crossing the boundary ropes. So good effort out there in the field. And you expect such kind of high standards, putting your body on the line to stop every possible run, especially when it's towards the penultimate over.
What a crucial partnership for the last wicket for Abdalian, Sharfuddin and Ghazaffar. 18 crucial runs has been added by these two. Final ball of this over. In the slot. Goes big. No protection the deep. A brilliant hit. 1 bounce, 4 runs. Plenty of runs leaked by Hasnain Ali Shah in his final over.
Yeah, absolutely. He'll be disappointed. Hasnain Ali Shah and also the captain Ayan Khan will be absolutely dejected, not managing to keep it away from the right-handers. Use the tram line, and all that was possible was some big runs here in the penultimate over. Hasnain Ali Shah will finish his day not on a high. However, this shot was pretty good. Looking to place it in between those two fielders out there in the deep. 19 overs done. Afghan Abdalians are now looking comfortable. 135 for 9.
Faisal Shah will be bowling the final over of this innings. What a recovery, 135 for the loss of 9. 22 runs have been added by these two. Ghazaffar on strike against Shah Faisal.
Bangs it in short, takes a little bit of an outside edge. And that area has been pretty busy, point as well as gully. And you did see a catch going down as well, a few fumbles here and there leading to rotation of strike, and this is something that they don't really want. Afghan Abdalians have now reached a stage where they would go into the dressing room and say, yes, of course, we can manage to defend a total like this. Shah Faisal. Slower ball, but this one's picked up by Sharfuddin, and he's going to reach half a ton in style, and what a way to do all of that. Raises the bat towards the pavilion. This is an innings of top class, of top order.
Oh, you beauty, Sharfuddin. With that maximum, a personal milestone for Sharfuddin. A well-fought half-century to his name. It has been the game of fluctuating fortunes. The pendulum now shifting in the favor of Afghan Abdalian. Back of length. Slower delivery, nicely picked by Sharfuddin. Strong forearms. What a hit, a massive hit.
This time keeps it towards the offside, gets the inside edge, and all that's going to happen is just a single, so he'll get off strike, and Omani will be really happy about this. But what an innings from Sharfuddin. On the other hand, 35 deliveries, 53, and at one point in time it was 30 of 30, and or rather, if I'm not mistaken, it was 27 of 27 deliveries, and the next few deliveries things have just escalated. And how for Sharfuddin? Timely striking. Big shot, tries to throw in the kitchen sink, and it's going to be the final wicket for Afghan Abdalians. With a couple of deliveries to spare, Oman A will be glad that this innings has wrapped up.
Oh, what a partnership. 30 runs have been added by these two, Ghazaffar and Sharfuddin. This was the last wicket going down for Abdalian. Hitting the deck hard, generating some pace, not in control. A good catch taken by the captain, Ayan Khan. So Afghan Abdalian, the bundle out for 143. It was an intense battle we have witnessed between these two sides. Ghazaffar was the last man to fall, managing 9 with the help of 2 fours. Afghan Abdalian managing 143 before they were bundled out in 19.4 overs. A good comeback, by the batters.
Yes, absolutely. And now the Afghan Abdalians will certainly be a happy dugout to be in. On the other hand, this lean, mean, green and red machine, the Oman A, plenty of words to be told by the experienced Ayan Khan to his boys, and that would certainly be that they need to believe in themselves. 143 at their home ground, and somewhere down the line they might be thinking that it should be gettable. I believe 25 to 30 runs too many, but Oman A will take this up as a challenge. Especially the top order batters, you would see the likes of Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, Jatinder Singh, both prolific strikers of the ball. They've got the services of Vinayak Shukla. Ayan Khan himself is not a bad striker of the ball. And then Shoaib Khan, who loves playing the long innings. Rafiullah can be dangerous as well.
The first T20 match between these two sides, winning the toss and opting to bat first. They started off really well, but all of a sudden, flurry of wickets going down. The likes of Sadiq, Zubairullah Darwish, Shahidullah, even Karim Jannat not contribute much, but thanks to Sharfuddin coming at number 7. A much needed impetus has been provided by Sharfuddin. He remained unbeaten on 53 of 35, and some crucial runs coming in from the number 11 batter Ghazaffar, adding 9, and 7 extras have been leaked by the bowling team. So at the end, Afghan Abdalian managing 143 in 19.4 overs.
Dream set go, bowling analysis, and Faisal Shah, 2 wickets, 39 runs, 2 wickets, 32 for Hasnain as well. But then look at that Rafiullah stats, 4 wickets, 30 runs in his 4 overs, and boy oh boy, that was probably the highlight for Omani. Sufyan Mahmood did well, economical, and so did Siddharth Bukapatnam, but he just got a couple of overs. 7 extras, so pretty disciplined, helping Afghan Abdalians to 143.
Let's see the highlights
Afghan
of first inning. They start off
Abdalian
really
side
well.
is
Atal getting better off with Shah
The
Faisal.
wicket.
Going for 16 runs,
In
Shah
the
Faisal.
arc.
Then Hassan Ali Shah making a breakthrough. A brilliant delivery, taking the thick outside edge. So wickets were going down at that stage. It was a double strike for Hassan Ali Shah. Even the likes of Darvesh wanted to go big against Shah Faisal. The fielding has been up to the
And I
mark.
think he's believed.
At
And
this
I think he's
juncture.
believed.
They were in a bit of bother. Quite a few wickets going down. And in between, Shahidullah Kamal getting few boundaries as well as Kareem Jannat. But then there was a double strike by the bowler.
Yes, of course, some big catches, especially in the whole heat of things. Jatinder Singh pulling out the high 5, saw the end of the left-hander Shahidullah. It was an untimely blow. But then some runs flew towards the offside, and then this untimely run out in the middle orders, and I believe there were a couple of them. There you go. And at both times it was pretty much good going. A few runs that flew from the bat of Sharfuddin. Big hits, some as far as ground number 2 at the Oman Cricket Academy, but then Rafiullah brought back into the attack, and he did what he does best, and that's break partnerships, get some key wickets to his name. Went for runs as well, some lucky runs, especially by the tail enders, and that helped the Afghan Abdalians to a healthy total 143. That was the last wicket to fall, and with somewhere about 3 balls to spare, the Afghan Abdalians have posted a respectable total. That's the target. 144 runs are required of Oman A at nearly 7.2 runs per over. And do stay tuned. We've got plenty of cricketing action, and especially this all exciting and all important run chase coming right up. Stay tuned. it, and I think he's believed it, and I think he's believed.
A spirited bowling effort by Omani, a late comeback as well by Afghan Abdalian has helped them get to 143 in 19.4 overs. The one man standing tall for them, Sharafuddin, 53 in 35 deliveries, 4 sixes, 4 fours at a strike rate of 151. He held the middle order, got them the impetus and took them past the 140 run mark. This has been a good comeback here by the Afghan Abdalian. Rafiullah, what a match he's had. Could have easily had 5 wickets, but for the drop catch He finishes with 4 for 30 in his 4 and 2 wickets apiece for Faisal Shah and Hasnain Shah as well. The bowlers up front creating some damage as well. Omani certainly were calling the shots till the very end, not before. Late onslaught from Sharafuddin got Afghan Abdalian to 143. Match on, ladies and gentlemen. We are coming to you live from the Oman Cricket Academy. Match number 1 in this T20 series. First of the 2 warm-up games between Omani and Afghan Abdalian. And all eyes will be on the opening combination of the Omani side. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, once he gets going, he is an absolute treat to watch. Very big striker of the ball. Loves to make full use of the first 6 overs as well. That strike rate will certainly want a facelift in the coming games. A best of 74. And just 74 runs short of 1000 T20 runs as well. And alongside him, the senior warhorse, the stalwart of Oman cricket, Jatinder Singh. The number certainly tells you the picture as well. A best of 73, a strike rate of little over 110. And he's closing in on 1500 runs as well in T20 cricket. We're all set for the chase as Omani, the home side, will be in hot pursuit of 144 in 20 overs. As Faridoon will be steaming in from the Oman LNG end in this contest. We're all set for match number 1 and the chase as well to take place. Seen a very good bowling effort by Oman. Can they cap it off with a good batting effort in this chase? I'm Mikhail Vaswani alongside me. Mudassir Ali Qureshi. A very good evening, Mudassir. Good contest on the cards.
A very good evening, Mikhail, and good evening to all our viewers. An intense battle going on between Omani and Afghan Abdalian to start the proceedings with the ball itself. Faridoon, the Wuzai, 18 matches, 19 wickets, an economy of 6.64. A slip in position, the left arm fast bullets. Jatinder and Prajapati out there in the middle. A good start coming into the batter and off the mark. An all-important single has been taken by Prajapati. Off the mark, Omani.
Off the mark, Oman, and so is Prajapati. But that first delivery of Faridoon certainly had a lot of pace and bounce. Just goes to show that on this wicket, if you're ready to bend your back, Mudassir, you can extract some juice out of it as well.
Oh, absolutely. There's always something for the fast bowlers. And we are here in Oman Cricket Academy, and full marks will be given to the curator. And they'll be eyeing to get few wickets inside the power play. So it's Jatinder Singh on strike for the first time.
Yeah, this will be a very important outing here for someone of the caliber and stature of Jatinder Singh, Mudassir. He's been off the radar. He's been on a sabbatical. He's finding ways to come back as well into the side. He did nurse an injury as well. And this man, once he gets going, I'll tell you what, he's a very dangerous batter. He's played some very attractive innings in the past for Omani. Fuller this time.
A good start by Faridoon. Not giving much room to Jatinder. And good to see he's generating some pace. Momentum just shifting towards Afghan Abdalian. An all-important 30 runs were added for the final wicket. Now, looking good is Faridoon. There's a deep fine leg, deep third, and good to see an attacking fielder slip in position.
That one came in sharply. Got the bat off guard as well. Faridoon is really dishing out some lovely deliveries in the middle. Jatinder had absolutely no clue about it.
Was amused by that in-swinging delivery, pulling his length back. Sharply coming into Jatinder Singh. Struggling to reach the pace from Faridoon. Yet to get off the mark is Jatinder Singh. What a start by Faridoon.
Straight to the field, that shot fine. He's desperate to get off the mark. Fairly understandable for a batter. Coming back into the groove and scheme of things. Wants that first run, Jatinder.
He's struggling to get off the mark, Jatinder Singh. Though there was a fumble, a slight hesitation between KP and Jatinder Singh. And looking good is Faridoon.
This time though, Jatinder will get off the mark and he'll also retain strike for the second over. It's been a top start here by Faridoon as well. Just the 2 runs coming after over number 1. Pace from one end, spin from the other. And you see the wicketkeeper standing up, the right arm off break. Ghazanfar comes into the attack. Takes it on the full, easy pickings, that'll be a 4 as well. That's a nice juicy full toss and a gift as well to Jatinder, who'll really feel good about it.
A big relief for Jatinder Singh. A poor start by Ghazanfar, a terrible delivery. Rightly punished by Jatinder Singh, going toward the top side, over the inside field, and 4 runs for Jatinder and first boundary for Omani.
Mudassir, I was keen to see the height of the delivery as well. Single towards long on, that full delivery was almost waist height as well.
That too, keeping in mind Ghazanfar is a very tall bowler, just missing his line and length. A good comeback, a single has been taken. Sensible piece of batting by Jatinder Singh, getting a boundary, then rotating a strike.
Yeah, it's important for both these batters to put up a good strong start.
Absolutely, and good to see Jatinder Singh forcing the bowler to remove that first slip. First ball going for that boundary, and all of a sudden there is a change in the field, though it's KP on strike.
This one's in the air, and it'll fall short of the field at long on as well. Not the most convincing of hits from the bat of Kashyap. Just rehearsing it at the other end.
Not a good looking shot from Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, and top of that, poor running between the wickets by Jatinder and Kashyap. There was always a chance for that second run.
Yes, they got to show a sense of urgency. At the same time, they had to also keep in mind that they need to mix caution with aggression in this chase. 143, for most part of it, it looked like Oman had a full grasp of the game. Mudassir, it's just turned in the last few overs in that first innings.
Sensible piece of batting. They have got that boundary on the very first ball, not rotating the strike. And rightly said by you. They've added a crucial 30 runs in the first inning for the last wicket, and 2 overs done and dusted. Omani 10 for no loss.
This man was impressive in his first over, Faridoon. straight to the fielder, generated pace, got the ball to climb on the batter, got the ball to move. Well, Faridun certainly is a bowler to watch out for.
He bowled exceptionally well in the first over. It was his probing line and length which was suffocating Jatinder Singh to get off the mark. Change of line and length. It was a peach of a delivery coming sharply into Jatinder Singh. So just a couple of runs in his first over. Looking superb with the new ball is Faruddin.
Yes, what he does really well consistently is just bowl on that middle and off line and gets the ball to angle into, or rather shape into the right-handed batter, coming at an angle over the wicket. Not the tallest of bowlers, not the biggest of frames, but that last bit of action of delivery, he generates a lot of pace, Mudassir.
Well, indeed, and that wrist position always in control. Bowling with the seam. I'm surprised that the captain is not giving him that slip.
That's in the air, checked his shot. Just falls short of the field at point. And they'll get a couple of runs here, but living dangerously is Kashyap at the moment. You can't go in with a mindset of half measures. He just checked his shot at the very end and got the toe end of it as well. Very lucky to be there.
A lucky escape for Kashyap Kumar Prajapati. It was a valiant effort coming from that fielder. Back of length was caught in two minds. There was always an opportunity. A missed opportunity, I would say, by the fielder. Dejected Faridun.
Well, he's distraught, Faridun. He thought he had his man. This one's nicely struck. Gets plenty of bat on it. And it goes the distance as well. That's much like a Kashyap hit. And that's the first six as well for Oman.
And this tends to happen. You drop on the previous delivery. What a comeback by Kashyap Kumar Prajapati. Majestic, lofted over that mid-off fielder. Always in command. Played with lot of authority. A maximum, first maximum for KP.
Most KPs like to play such shots, Mudassir. Nicely done. Just using the pace and gliding it down to third. Sensible cricket. Turn the strike. Get to the other end.
I feel for Faridun. He bowled really well. He created the chance but not getting the support from Qais Ahmed. KP was put down on 3 by Qais Ahmed. Now all of a sudden runs are coming thick and fast for Omani. Two experienced batters having a word with his partner Jatinder Singh.
And this is where I feel both these openers are playing good percentage smart cricket. It's been a quiet and a sedate start, but they have all 10 wickets intact, 3 gone, 20 for no loss.
So 24 no loss, 3 overs done. And Ghazafar will continue. He has gone for some runs in the first over. And a boundary and a maximum in this innings. Forcing Abdalian captain not to have a slip in position. And Mazada, senior member, and now the coach, head coach of Oman A. A poor delivery, a poor shot. It was always an offer to get some runs.
Interesting decision to go in with the off spinner with 2 right-handed aggressive batters in the middle. Inside the first 6 overs here by Darvesh Rasoli, the captain of Afghan Abdalian. Ghazanfar has kept things quiet at the moment. Good use of the feet, a lot of conviction. Hits it Up and over covers. Work to do for the fielder. Does well to pull it back. Couple of runs here. But great intent and execution in the middle by both these batters.
Good use of the feet by Kashyap Kumar Prajapati. And a good effort coming in by the fielders, putting that slide and saving some runs for his team. Off to a very good start, Omani, thanks to Kashyap and Jatinder. The tactics not going in favor of Afghan Abdalian. They started with an off-break bowler from Oman tail end, and he's leaking runs. Not effective so far with the new ball. It has been an easy going for these two batters, especially against a Ghazaffar.
Nicely struck. That's in the air once again, up and over. That's a very good looking hit from the bat of Jatinder. Had to just make some room for himself, create a scoring opportunity, and he does it with precision. Good start here for Oman in this chase.
And good to see, not afraid to come down the track against a Ghazaffar. A calculative risk by Jatinder Singh. One bounce, 4 runs. Leaking runs is Ghazaffar. Now Jatinder Singh getting that boundary, forcing the captain to make a change in the field. Have pushed mid off.
Gets a thickish outside edge. No damage done. All smiles is Jatinder. Oman are 28 for no loss after over number 4.
So 4 overs 28 for no loss. The first change has been introduced by the captain, Abdul Rahman, the number 11 batter in the first innings. Did the partnership with Sharfuddin and added an all-important 30 runs for Afghan Abdalian. Much time for him to get few wickets under his kitty. What a start provided by Kashyap Kumar and Jatinder.
Absolutely, and just knowing what's at stake going forward in the coming weeks, all these teams will be eager to get into that winning momentum, form and touch. Mudassir pulls it, catches the call, nicely taken in the deep. That's a brilliant effort. Kashyap has to depart. Rahman strikes in his first over, and Oman lose their first wicket. And it goes to the brilliance of the fielder in the deep as well. This is a very fine catch, and Kashyap will have to depart.
Oh, what a day he is having. Abdul Rahman strikes for the first time. A brilliant delivery, forcing Prajapati on the back foot. Stunning catch taken by the fielder in the deep. Running towards his right, a full length dive. First wicket going down for Omani. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati managing 15 of 14 deliveries. It's 28 for the loss of 1. The change going in favor of Afghan Abdalian. The first change, Abdul Rahman getting better of Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, and in comes Shoaib Khan, another stalwart for Oman cricket. 34 matches, 433 runs, couple of 50s to his name. After a good start provided by KP and Jatinder, now it's up to Shoaib and Jatinder to stitch a partnership.
And they need to be accurate, the bowlers. They have 140 to defend, yes. He'll be riding on a sea of confidence here, Rahman, after getting the wicket of Prajapati, who played some good hits to the fence as well.
Yes, he has got a boundary and a maximum KP. I think he just got carried away. Facing Abdur Rahman for the first time, wanted to pull. Was never in control. And look at that catch taken by the fielder. Brilliant effort. Nicely managed, off the mark with that single Shoaib. A well balanced surface, I would say, Mikhail here. It's fair enough to say there's something for the bowlers, as especially for the fast bowlers. If you can bowl on the right channel, you might create a problem for the batters.
Oh, yes, there's a little bit of something for everyone in it. You can play through the line, you can play down the ground. The bowlers can extract some kind of bounce as well. We saw it in the previous over. Nicely struck. 2 is the call, and they'll get that comfortably. It'll be interesting. Oh, this was a little bit of a struggle to get back to the other end was Shoaib.
So couple of runs for Jatinder and couple of runs for Omani. Some work for Shahidullah Kamal coming from the deep. A brilliant throw. Look at Shoaib. Was very slow off the block. Now just shifting the gear. Lucky enough for Shoaib. And what an over. A good start by Abdur Rahman. Getting better of KP in his first over. 5 overs done and dusted. Omani 32 for the loss of 1.
Fan code batting performance here for Oman A, and it's been a cracking of a start here. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati 15 or 14, but he's back in the heart, but then Jatinder is still out there. And he's looking in good touch as well. Already a few attractive shots. And with the bowler continuing, so now it's just a single. It's going to be Nange Alia Khan with the ball in hand. And just after that 5 over mark on the very last over of this power play, goes for the big hoik towards the onside. The ball trickling down towards the square leg boundary, but then there is a fielder out there to protect any shortcomings. Nange Alia Khan is quite an effective operator. Using the feet, Jatinder Singh, and you'll always find Jatinder Singh being a little bit unorthodox. Joining me in the comm box, of course, is Pranav Mehta, and you've seen plenty of both, haven't you? Look at that. Just as you say, you can always expect Jatinder Singh to be out of the box or think out of the box and do something unorthodox. Jatinder Singh responds with a maximum, and what a strike this one is. What a way to welcome Pranav Mehta.
Thank you so much, Amin. What a shot from Jatinder Singh. This is exactly what he can do to spinners. Bring innovation to good use. This time it is the reverse sweep using the pace of the left arm spinner. It is fired in and never look to keep it down.
Trying to beat the fielder, cut short, and a bit too much for Ashraf on that occasion. A single will suffice, and that's all they need. This is smart cricket, and rightly pointed out earlier by the commentary team, and that's good percentage cricket. Safe and sound. A bit too hard on that sweep shot. Ends the over in an uneventful manner. Oman A are 41 for 1 after 6 and in the hunt.
So it's going to be power play 2. A little bit of relief for the bowling side here. 41 on the board. And they would want to make it count here, Oman.
Abdur Rahman will continue, and he's got some success in that first over of his. However, at the moment, now it's going to be Jatinder Singh. He's going to be up against Jatinder Singh, who is being resurgent. And they're punching hard, Omani, at the moment. Last wicket by Abdur Rahman, and Kashyap Kumar Prajapati will be mightily disappointed. Coming in from the Oman LNG end, Abdur Rahman bangs it in short, opens the face of the bat, guides it towards third. Shoaib Khan a little slow off the blocks.
What matters is that Oman is not chasing a mighty total here. Afghanistan, in my opinion, is just below par, probably by 10. This is the previous wicket, the only wicket to fall. And this is equivalently a wicket for a fielder because of the way he held on to the catch. It's never too easy looking into the sun.
Big shot in the air for a bit of time. And it's going to be a boundary. Well-deserved one from Jatinder. He's taking the right risks, even though the power play is done. But the risks are paying rich dividend. Calculated risk, as a matter of fact, for Jatinder Singh.
This is really good. Really good from the experience of Jatinder Singh. Back of lane, never looked to keep it down. The mid-wicket was inside the circle. Yes, a little sluggish outfield, but it is never going to be stopping the class of Jatinder Singh here.
Full delivery. I guess this is going down leg, so he'll live to see another day. Jatinder Singh. And good going. 25 of 20 deliveries, or rather 26. And I think he's done pretty well, especially after Abdur Rahman, who's just gone for a boundary. He's come back strongly.
He's been bowling a good line, probably sliding down the leg. Another thing that I can think about is the height. Jatinder was charging down the track. A little bit of surgery for the bat, making sure that it is an optimum use.
Good delivery. That bit full, and keeps it tantalizingly outside the off stump, forcing Shoaib Khan to go for the drive, but then he does well, plays it with soft hands, only a single. A boundary already in this over, and Afghan Abdalians will have to keep it more tighter. I wonder if they've got the field for that. You've got the mid-wicket inside the circle on this occasion, so anything with an intent of slogging it out of the park is certainly going to pay you a few rich dividends in the name of a boundary or two. What a delivery. Angling into the right-hander, swinging into it as well. And an excellent end to the 7th over. Oman A are 49 for 1 after 7.
So those are the bowling options that have been used by Afghanistan Abdalian. 2 overs apiece for Faridun, Ghazanfar and Abdur Rahman. 1 over for Nangyal. Probably they're going to be bringing in their 5th option. Or would they hold on for a little longer? 7 overs done.
Nangyal Khan will continue. Well, he's done most things right. His line and length is pretty much good. Looks to dart that ball into the right-hander, which is pretty much what that left arm orthodox will be looking to do on most occasions. But that first over of 9 runs, and that's going to haunt him. Can he make a comeback? And it has to be the wicket of the dangerous-looking Jatinder Singh.
It has to be Jatinder Singh. That's the wicket that they are looking for because he consolidates one side.
Once again goes for the reverse sweep. Catch it was the call, but didn't get enough bat onto it. So you can expect this. It's one of his most preferred shots, the reverse sweep.
He plays it a little different from most batters. Plays it almost like a sweep shot from a left-hander.
Coming down the track, punches it. Only going to be a single. I agree. He does that big switch over to the left-hand side. And then that allows him to get enough momentum. Some tactics in discussion with senior coach Mazhar Khan and of course the captain Ayan Khan. What do you reckon? Are they going to be looking comfortable at the end of today, this afternoon?
They've done well so far. 50 on the board already through their 8th over. If they can make sure that Jatinder plays a long innings and the other side plays cameos, they should be home by the 18th, 19th over.
Once again, he tries to go for that reverse flick, the reverse sweep, and ends up just playing it all over himself. That's a timely wicket and an untimely wicket for Omani and a timely one for the Abdalians. Jatinder Singh departs for just 30. Nangialia Khan has struck in time.
It's difficult time. It's a very, very difficult time for Oman as the well said Jatinder Singh is going to be departing. It was fired in by Nangyal. And Jatinder just needed to get a little bit of bat, which is not going to be happening on this case. 30 of 25 for him as Nangyal has disturbed his timber. 2 down for Oman at 52 at the end of 8. Khalid Kale, believe, has walked in to join Shoaib Khan. Shoaib Khan has been batting brilliantly. He's got some time in the middle. He's one of the senior batters of the Oman team. Shoaib Khan needs to do justice. On the other hand, he's been joined by Khalid Kale. He's one of those dynamic batters. 294 runs, an average of 21. He needs to start doing justice to his talent. He's way more talented than what the numbers suggest here.
Yeah, absolutely. A big name as far as the domestic circuit is concerned. 24 matches and 294 runs. But that strike rate is something that he'll have to improve upon. Charging down the track. The ball was coming in sharply to the right-hander. Shoaib Khan is living dangerously at the moment. Looking at that last wicket of Jatinder Singh, I still believe that he would have enjoyed this phase if he would have just held on. One risky shot too many. Have a look at that, going for another risky reverse sweep. And what Nangialia Khan, all he had to do was just keep the ball simple onto the stumps. Karim Jannat, on the other hand, gets his first over for the day. Soft appeal, but does no harm to Khalid Kale at the moment. But Karim Jannat is an experienced campaigner for the Abdalians as well as the Afghan side. Featured in the World Cup as well. 151 matches, nearly 116 wickets, so that's plenty of experience. He's got a 5-wicket haul in a T20 game, so that probably says a lot. And plenty of experience as far as international matches are concerned. This time slow, sluggish, and bangs it in short. all it's going to do is help Khalid Kale get off strike.
This is an important phase in the game. Karim Jannat is going to be doing almost a similar role that Sufyan Mahmood did for Oman. Keeping it tight, varying his pace, keeping it tight between the stumps. So a little bit of manufacturing work is what Shoaib Khan and Khalid Kale needs to be doing. And Khalid Kale is going to be the person to watch out for.
Ooh, that's a beamer. A surprise delivery, and straight away the umpire, like a strict school teacher, showcases a no ball sign to Karim Jannat. Wayward delivery. He'll have to bowl that one again, and at the same time a free hit to follow.
Trying to manufacture a shot here was Shoaib Khan. He spent some time in the middle. Might not be on this occasion, but he'll get it on the next ball. It's going to be a free hit here.
Full delivery shows the face of the bat, and boy, what a strike this one by Shoaib Khan. Stand and deliver. It's only going to be a boundary, but that was a good looking shot. One of the best ways to deal with a full toss.
He's a premium player. When you can play shots like that, you just don't need to play the cross-batted ones. It was a full toss, but yet had to be put away. And a short hand jab. Never looked to keep it down. One bounce into the fence. This is a great start for Shoaib Khan here. 11 of 12 deliveries. He's got a start. He needs to make it count here.
And not so much for Karim Jannat. He's bowled a no ball, and that's gone for a boundary in the free hit. Already 7 runs. And tries to play it with soft hands. There is a little bit of miscommunication between Khalid Kale and Shoaib Khan. Shoaib Khan really wanted to reach the non-striker's end, and Khalid Kale was in no mood to snatch a single. This is dangerous living here for Omani at the moment. A flurry of wickets would certainly be really difficult.
7 stones. 7 stones is what the fielder had to be playing when he was young. A direct hit and he was done. Never in the frame as well. Cannot believe it. Khalid Kale was almost sold there by his partner. Mid wicket comes in the circle.
Flicks it off his pads. It's still dangerous living for Khalid Kale. A single shall end the over, as Karim Jannat will not be happy with the proceedings in this one. Oman A, after 9, are 61 for the loss of 2 wickets. Well, that's the writing on the wall, and of course at this stage Afghanistan Abdalians were 62 for the loss of 5 wickets, but then things changed pretty quickly from there onwards. Nearly doubled that effort, more than doubled rather. Just works it away towards the onside, looking for that second run. Khalid Kale denied by Shoaib Khan. I think he's got different plans here.
It's an important juncture in the game. Both the sides would like to dominate. It was Sufyan Mahmood was controlling Nangyal here. Keeps it tight, and that's exactly what you want in the middle overs. Just keep firing it in, keep things tight, and that's where pressure can be built up.
Yeah, well, one thing that the Omani can be confident about is the depth of that batting lineup. They're batting all the way up till Rafiullah. Hasnain Ali Shah also can swing the bat a bit, more than a bit as a matter of fact. So getting their eye in at this point in time, just so that they can go for the onslaught later on towards the death overs, can be a good idea for Omani. And this can certainly be a way that Omani operates from here onwards. Charging down the track, cuts it hard. There is a fielder out there in the deep. Going to keep it down to just a single. So dealing in singles at the moment, Omani in this over, because they know Nangialia Khan is looking to dart that ball into both the right-handers.
Just
Just works it away towards the onside. Only a single.
He's bowling a tight line here. Nangyal does realize they cannot let Omani get away here. Almost inching close to the halfway mark. 66 on the board already.
Ends well as well. Nangyal Khan finishes his third over. 17 for 1 is what his figures read like. And at the halfway stage, Oman A are 67 for the loss of 2 wickets. And a change in the voices as well in the comm box.
So 10 overs done and dusted. 67 for the loss of 2. Karim Jannat will continue from Oman LNG, and Oman, they have lost both the openers, Jatinder Singh and Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, back in the hut. A loud appeal, a bit animated. Karim Jannat, the on-field umpire, he was never interested. It came from the bat, I believe. No, it's a leg by. A late call from the on-field umpire. It has been a game of fluctuating fortunes between these two sides, though they have lost a couple of wickets. Two experienced batter. It was a close call. And 2 men, Shoaib and Khalid, out there in the middle. And joining me in the comm box is Mikhail Vaswani. Welcome, Mikhail.
Thank you, Mudassir. Good contest here. Both teams in with a chance, and that shout by Karim of the previous delivery, I felt he had all the reasons to make a huge loud appeal there to the umpire.
He was in an awkward position. Nevertheless, a single has been taken by Khalid Khail and Shoaib Khan. Quite interestingly, the captain is holding his ace card. Khais Ahmed, yet to be introduced in the bowling. He'll be the key for Afghan Abdalian.
And I guess the time has come. He brings out Qais Ahmed as well at the other end. You want to just get a couple of more wickets and make this chase all that more difficult for the home side.
As of now, these two are happy by taking those singles, rotating the strike. For the next few overs, if they can add another 25-30 in the next 4 or 5 overs, 8 wickets in hand. Then they have the likes of Rafa, Ayan Khan, who can come and get those quick runs for your team. So two right-handers doing a pretty good job, Khalid and Shoaib for Omani. Forcing Khalid Khail on the back foot, testing with that bumper. So no width offered, keeping things tight. Can he create an opportunity, Karim Jannat?
They still need another 73 runs from here, with a little under 60 deliveries at the moment. So very much in Oman's grasp at the moment. This chase, 8 wickets in hand. They bat very deep. They don't want to do anything silly.
Yes and no. Rightly sent back by Shoaib. So very good over coming in from Karim Jannat, going for 5 runs in his second over. 11 overs gone, 71 for the loss of 2. An astute captaincy, I would say, from Afghan Abdalian, as discussed. For the first time in this game, Qais Ahmed is getting ready. 181 wickets to his name. Leg break bowler. Desperately looking for that breakthrough. Afghan Abdalian captain introducing his premier leg break bowler, Qais Ahmed.
He's been introduced in the 12th over with both the batters well and truly set. Ideally, I would have thought of him coming into bowl when a new batter was in. Can't really doubt his credentials, talent and caliber. He can strike at any time to any batter.
Oh, absolutely. Quality spinner. He can bowl early in the innings as well as in the death overs. Yes and no. So tight line and length, suffocating the batters. There is a very good opportunity for Qais Ahmed. If he can give some flight, invite the batters to go big, he might create a chance. Well bowled and equally well played. Going down on one knee, swept hard. Not at all in a hurry, these two, taking their own time. They need to capitalize on this. Khalid and Shoaib did all the hard work, negotiating that pace from Karim Jannat. Now the spin from Qais Ahmed. Played down the ground, firmly struck for just a single.
Two things here. This chase will certainly test the depth of the Oman batting. 144 to get. They bat deep, they bat long. They need to make a good match out of this. And at the moment, they're happy taking the singles and turning the strike. Single to end the over. Shoaib will keep strike for the next over. 12 gone. It's 76 for 2.
So persisting with Karim Jannat from Oman LNG and is the captain of Afghan Abdalian. Width offered, nicely managed, some work for the fielder in the deep. Couple of runs on offer for Shoaib and Khalid Khail. Controlled aggression by these two as of now. Reading the line and length quite well.
You don't have the tried and tested campaigners in the middle order like the Zishan Maqsood and Aqib Ilyas in this game. It'll be a test for the youngsters getting a chance in this chase. It'll certainly test their character and resolve.
In the slot, there you go, a much needed maximum. He took his own time. A slight error and rightly punished by Shoaib.
What a shot. That's Shreyas there. Right into the administrative block. And that's a very good strike. And this is how you put the pressure back on the fielding side. Fuller, no half measures there. Not much of a follow through. Fast hands. And shows how much of strength is imparted on that hit. Much needed 6 as well.
So some runs coming in this over. Calculative risk has been taken by Shoaib. Now 61 runs needed. The partnership looking dangerous for Afghan Abdalian. Bold move, I would say, from Omani, promoting Shoaib top of the order. A sensible piece of batting. Got that maximum. Now it's time to rotate the strike. And good to see they're targeting Karim Jannat.
And what I've really liked, Mudassir, about this chase, the way they've paced it, the way they've compiled it. Sometimes you throw it away in a tricky chase that's inside 150. You want to get closer to the target as early as possible. But they've added a lot of method to all the madness in the middle. You have seen small bursts of partnerships. We saw that for the top order as well. Jatinder looked good for his 30. And right now both these batters have added runs as well for the third wicket.
Played with soft hands towards that point region. A good supportive role by Khalid Khail. And he knows the importance of his stay at the wicket. It's a run ball 27 for Shoaib. Khalid Khail taking his own time, 8 of 12 deliveries. It's a very important couple of T20 matches for these players to cement their place for the upcoming ACC Emerging Cup here in Oman. A good comeback. It was in the block hole. Nicely negotiated by Khalid Khail. So 10 runs from the third over of Karim Jannat. In a strong position, Omani. After 13 overs, is 84 for the loss of 2. In fact, 85 for the loss of 2. Khais will continue. Width offer, lucky runs, thick outside edge, ball racing towards the fence. A good start to the over. Khalid Khail chasing that outside off stump delivery and getting that all important 4 runs for his team.
That's why I feel he's been introduced a little too late when both these batters are well set and looking to go after the bowling as well. Yeah, this all will be accepted by the dugout over there. Looking good at the moment, Oman, in this chase.
A good comeback on the previous delivery. He provided that width now. Bowling wicket to wicket. A brilliant, excellent by these two, Khalid and Shoaib. Calculative knock we have witnessed by these two batters. The important thing is they're rotating the strike here.
And they're putting the pressure back on the fielding side. You don't want the dot ball percentage to mount and increase.
Loud appeal and half-hearted appeal. Not getting much support from Qais Ahmed. Wanted to cut hard. Some extra bounce. Beaten with that extra bounce, Shoaib.
He has a late appeal as well. A bit of doubt in that appeal too. He had to reach out to it. Wicketkeeper took his time. Qais Ahmed wasn't quite sure. That hand was not lifted fully as well.
In the slot. Huge maximum. Slight error, bowling full to Shoaib, and he's not afraid to take on Qais Ahmed.
Well, there's not much turn on the surface at the moment, and that's why Shoaib Khan has decided to go over long on to the leg spinner. Just clearing the left foot of his. Gets distance, height. Very nicely done. This has been a very fine innings and a partnership as well between both these batters. And they're looking good in this chase, other home side. What a strike.
A brilliant hit by Shoaib. In trouble is Afghan Abdalian. The likes of Karim Jannat. Now Qais going for runs. Now there's an appeal from Qais, but not getting that support from the wicketkeeper. But a big over coming in from Oman. 14 overs done, 96 for the loss of 2. In comes Abdul Rahman. In the air. Play towards the deep third. But what a partnership we are witnessing between these two. Shoaib and Khalid Khel taking this game away from Afghan Abdalian.
Well, Oman Cricket certainly have had an action-packed schedule since the World Cup. They played 2 warm-up matches there, then they moved into the Canada Tri-Series as well. They won the match against Canada. It was their second match. We've seen a lot of players coming in, going out. It's a side that's seeing a bit of a transition as well. A lot of youngsters been given an opportunity, likes of Shoaib Khan, Ayan Khan now have to take on the mantle. Exciting times here in Oman cricket. Nicely played again.
A pace offered and nicely done by Shoaib. Not trying to hit it hard, exploiting those gaps. And with that boundary, 100 comes up for Omani.
He's playing a gem of an innings in the middle is Shoaib Khan. Using the pace this time, awareness in the field. Nicely steers it down third. With the field up in the circle is always going to be a 4. Abdul Rahman not pleased with the fielding position over there. But this has been an innings of very high maturity and responsibility by Shoaib Khan.
The story remains the same in this innings. They have got a boundary. The very next ball running hard, converting that single into double. Good communication between these two. And they were applauded by the team management.
When the captain and coach are happy, everything is going right in the middle. Mudassir.
Indeed, and they're working really hard. Giving an opportunity to all the youngsters and the boys who performed well in the recently concluded D series. Width offered, lucky runs, no chance for the fielder. Shoaib Khan show continues here in Oman Cricket Academy.
Oh yes, runs are coming on all sides of the ground at the moment. The equation getting all the more easier. Oman need 37 and 32. And this over has turned out to be very productive as well. Went for that expansive slash. Gets the thickish edge. Goes for a 4. Second boundary of this over. And look at that dugout. Aren't they happy?
A full toss, nicely managed toward that deep mid-wicket region. Now the pendulum shifting towards Omani. They are in control, they are in command thanks to Shoaib and Khalid. He has taken the charge, Shoaib Khan, getting better of Khayas in the previous over, now getting few boundaries against Ghazaffar.
Good counter-attack. Got to have that release over coming your way.
15 for Khalid. With that single, he moves to 16. 15 overs done. In a strong position, Omani chasing that 144. They are 109 for the loss of 2.
Well, this is the Omani versus Afghan Abdalians. It's a series powered by Fan Code, the T20 series. And of course, here's the scorecard. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati 15, and then Jatinder Singh got off to a start but had to depart courtesy a rash shot. He was done over by Nange Alia Khan. Shoaib Khan and Khalid Kale are still out there, with Shoaib Khan doing bulk of the scoring, nearly 44 runs. But it's this man here, Khalid Kale, on your screens, and he can be dangerous. Freakish shot towards the onside. The ball is travelling quickly. Can he get that boundary? Some handy work here by that fielder out in the deep. And joining me in the comm box is, of course, Pranav Mehta as well, who would agree that this is probably even Stevens here at this stage.
Even Stevens has to be in favour of Oman at the moment. They were cruising the way Shoaib and Khalid are batting at the moment. But this is a game of cricket. Everything can change really, really quickly. 44 of 34 for Shoaib Khan. Khalid Kale, 19 of 19. And they're scoring boundaries consistently here. 32 required of 29 deliveries. This is a game to lose for Oman from here. They're cruising at the moment.
This is going down to the wire. And of course, look at that field there. The leg side has deep square leg. They've got a long on out at the fence as well. For the left arm orthodox, darting into the right hander. I think they should be missing a trick here by not keeping somebody at cow corner as well. 31 of 28 singles are going to hurt the Afghan Abdalians, so something more tighter than this.
He's bowling a tight line here, Sharfuddin. Probably one of the final options to resort to at the moment. They're struggling with 8 wickets in hand and 31 runs required of 27. Oman are definitely standing as favourites here. 2 set batters. Right in the block hole. Fended straight to the bowler. This is a good over so far.
Yeah, good over so far. It's the first over for Sharfuddin. And of course, he's done his bit with the bat. And now it's time to step up and do something by rolling his arm over. Can Khalid Kale use his feet? Deftly played towards the onside, stealing a single. They wouldn't mind that at the moment.
Sharfuddin, 4 runs of 4 balls, 5 runs of 5 now. Wouldn't mind Afghanistan Abdalian. Left arm spinner, making the impactful.
Charging down the track. This time it's towards the offside. No fielder there. There was one chasing, running in from deep point. However, it's going to be a boundary. And just when you thought that this over is going to be negotiated safely by the Abdalians, Shoaib Khan has struck and struck well. End of the 16th over. It's 118 for the loss of 2 wickets.
So that's been the story so far for Afghanistan Abdalian. 7 bowlers used so far, and opportunities for everybody here at Afghanistan Abdalian. Wicket apiece for Abdul Rahman and Nangyal, but everyone else has been really expensive, and that's been this concerning point. Wickets not falling, and that's been the main issue. They need a wicket here. Guided to third, and a single to Shoaib, I believe it is.
Well, it's going to be Faridoon with his third over, and he's gone for 12 so far in his first couple of... And at the moment, it's going to be Shoaib Khan on 49. Can he go for that big risky shot? Risk management is key at this stage. Shoaib Khan needs to watch this game till the end.
Full toss, he's played it in the air and in the gap as well. Believe it's gone all the way. Has it gone all the way? Yes, what a way to get a 50 here in an all-important game for Shoaib Khan. You're struggling with runs walking into this match, and he stood up well for his team. 55 of 37, he stood tall and he stood strong. And what a knock is this from Shoaib Khan here.
Yes, come at the hour, come at the man, and what an innings under pressure. 2 quick wickets, and especially 2 set batters who are looking dangerous. KP and Jatinder back in the heart, and Shoaib Khan and Khalid Kale have steered Oman out of misery.
And will be happy and content to rotate the strike immediately after that. This is very sensible from Shoaib Khan here.
Absolutely. Now 126 for 2 and 3 more deliveries remaining in this over. The equation should not be forgotten, and of course it has to be the end game for both these 2 batters, and that's to see their team home. 21 of 23, Khalid Kale, is he itching to go for that big shot? Options are open. Of course, it's got that option over covers, but for that he'll have to wait for the bowler to go wide.
Looking for a big one, inside edge onto the pads, and they'll be happy to rotate strike. This is very good cricket from Oman here.
Absolutely. They're looking really comfortable at the moment. It's just about keeping your head still and keeping your head steady. And look to score on every ball, and that's all they need to do to see their team home. Omani in the driving seat at the moment. What can Faridoon do from here onwards?
Shoaib Khan happy to be rotating strike, not on this occasion. It is a very good field from backward point. The equation is very simple. 3.1 overs, that's 19 deliveries, and 17 runs required in those 19 deliveries.
Yeah, absolutely. They are reaching that target comfortably. Nothing fancy is required of here. They, of course, need to be putting away the bad balls at this stage.
Big one from the bat of Shoaib Khan. It's very difficult to keep him quiet and silent. It might be the last ball of Faridoon's over. He might be the pick of the bowlers, but it has been dispatched, and it has been dispatched clean for a maximum here. What a knock here from Shoaib Khan. That'll be the end of over number 17 as Oman cruise to 133 for the loss of 2. Left arm spinner to continue. Angled into the pads, and they're happy to rotate strike. This is something that they have done really well here.
What a timely strike that by Shoaib Khan. He's batting on 62 of 40, and he certainly turned the heat on at the right time. Works it away towards the onside, rushing for a single.
This is really very, very good batting from these two young, talented players, making it an equation to the national side. Khalid Kail and Shoaib Khan.
Have a look at that last maximum of the bat. Straight, watched it on, come onto the bat really late and really well. Squared it hum really well, Sharfuddin here. And Shoaib Khan is building this innings brick by brick, and he's riding high on confidence, and that certainly showed in that previous maximum.
Sharfuddin, the man who was successful with the bat, needs to do some magic with the ball here. Happy to sweep and rotate the strike is Shoaib Khan. He does realize he's done majority of the work, just needs to hang in there till the end.
Yep, certainly a very, very valuable player in the context of this innings here. 64 of 42.
Once again, flicked on to the pads and a quick single between both these two very, very fit and young lads of Oman.
Yeah, absolutely. Certainly not losing sight of the target. They don't want to slack even a little bit, trying to chase that target down, because they know that if there has been instances where Omani could just lose focus and possibly give the Abdalians a slight hint of chance.
Dancing down the track. That's gone high up in the air. Is it going to be inside? Yes, it is. It's going to be one of the downfall moments of Shoaib Khan. One error in this entire innings, and he's going to be walking back to the dugout as he plays a wonderful knock to make sure that Oman stay in a cruising position here.
Yeah, he'll walk into that dugout with a thunderous applause by his teammates. Just have a look at that. Charging down the track, looking to finish the game off in style. Down the ground, he got the elevation and just about missed the distance by at least 4 to 5 meters. However, everyone's happy because Shoaib Khan has certainly steered his team out of trouble and as well into positive signs. 138 for 3 after 18, Omani.
Captain has walked to the middle here. Ayan Khan, 49 matches, a lot of experience behind his back. 683 runs to his name. Average not too bad, strike rate not too bad as well. Most of the times he comes in those critical and crucial situations where he needs to steer his team home.
Attempts at the block hole. All that's going to happen is that they're going to leak a single. Omani really wouldn't mind that. They would want to soak all that adulation and adoration in.
Faridun has been a little expensive this afternoon. But talking about the bowler, Sharfuddin, he shone with the bat in hand and now he's making an impact with the ball. It was skied up in the air and caught at long on. Shoaib Khan, what a knock have you played here. Cut well. This is going to be a boundary. Captain is not going to be wasting any time here. Ayan Khan starts off a boundary of the very first delivery.
Yes, and with that, we do have confirmation that Omani have even things out there as far as the target is concerned. Just have a look at that. Watch the ball come onto the bat very late and cuts it. And right off the field at backward point, and that's good enough meat on the bat to make sure that the ball goes to boundaries. Just a customary single required. They've got plenty of time to do that as well. 10 balls remaining. The field's up.
Mere formalities. And they will have to wait. They will not have to wait because a little bit of a fumble from the wicketkeeper and they're going to be running for a bye. This is confirmations. Oman have chased the target down with 7 wickets in hand and probably 9 balls to spare. And this is a wonderful performance from Omani against a very, very strong Afghanistan Abdalian.
Yeah, well, certainly it's been that sort of a day for Omani where they've toiled hard. They've had some key players step up to the plate and make sure that their team sees the rest of the afternoon in a very positive manner. It's a bye, but nonetheless, it's an effective one, and that shall complete the win. Khalid Kale has seen his team home till the very end, and what an anchor innings that he's played as well. Played it with full maturity, not going for any rash shots, not looking to take any risks that would have led to things that were not going in favor of Omani. But on the other hand, what can the Abdalians do from here onwards? Not a great start to the tour, starting it off with a loss, but they certainly have the talent and the firepower to turn things around.
They're a very good side, Afghanistan Abdalian, and they're just getting accustomed to the conditions here in Oman. They have a massive tournament to play in a week's time, and that's where they're preparing well for it. They're just understanding. But one thing which makes Omani stand out this afternoon is the running between the wickets. The young legs were always looking to capitalize, very positive. And the most important thing that stood out was there was no hesitation. The coach, head coach, and the CDO of Oman Cricket, Dilip Mendes, amongst the visuals, he'll be a very proud man. And one person behind the fitness is the man on your screens, the physio. It is a good hard-fought match between two sides that have really stood out. Omani and Afghanistan Abdalians.
Some notable performers there on your screens. Of course, you've got that jersey number 20, Rafiullah Jatti, played a very handy knock as well. Hasnain Ali Shah was excellent with the ball. Have a look at that fan code batting card. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati, 15 of 14. Jatinder got off to a great start, but then fell to a rash shot. And Nange Alia Khan was happy to see the back of him, 30 of 25, but it was worth it. Shoaib Khan, the star of the show, 64 of 43. He, alongside Khalid Kale, 26 of 28, ensured that they were completely safe and sound. Ayan Khan, with that one boundary, made sure that Oman A saw their first win in this bilateral T20 series powered by Fancode.
So that's the bowling card for Afghanistan Abdalian. They started things off well. Did get a wicket apiece from Abdul Rahman and Nangyal, but ever since that, it was a showcase of Shoaib Khan, who took apart all those bowlers, as many as 7 bowlers that were used. Yes, it's a preparatory tournament, but towards the end, it was Sharfuddin who got a wicket to his name, as Oman completed the proceedings in 18.3.
So here's how things panned out. Of course, it was Jatinder Singh and Kashyap Kumar Prajapati for Oman, and things were looking really good, especially off the bat of Jatinder Singh, who was middling the ball really well. Some attractive shots down the ground, risky shots as well, but then Kashyap Kumar Prajapati had to perish. He tried for a shot towards the onside and some good catching against the sunlight, but then Jatinder Singh was done over by Nange Alia Khan. But before that, he did hit a few reverse sweeps for some boundaries as well. Then Shoaib Khan and Khalid Kale, the boundaries were hard to come by, but then it was a calculated approach towards that target, that stiff target of 144. But Shoaib Khan, towards the very end, made sure that he got quite a few boundaries. This particular one towards the onside, ensuring that he reaches his 50 in time. Then some towering shots once he reached that milestone, but then he had to perish, looking to up the ante and try to finish it off in style. He wouldn't be disappointed though, because the job was well done. Towards the very end, Ayan Khan, of course, seals it with that boundary, leveling the scores. Handshakes all around, and Oman A register their first win in this bilateral series.
So that's the conclusion of Afghanistan Abdalian versus Omani. Abdalian batting first, winning the toss, put on 143, courtesy of that wonderful last wicket partnership between Sharfuddin and the number 11. 53 for Sharfuddin in the process. Siddiq got 16 of 15, Karim Jannat got 15, and so did a lot of other players into the double digits but couldn't make it count. Rafiullah was the pick of the bowlers, 4 for 30 for him. Hasnain was very good at the top, getting 2 wickets to his name. Faisal Shah picking up 2 wickets towards the end as well. And in reply, it was Oman A who stood out and stood out tall on the back of Shoaib Khan. 64 of 43 deliveries as they cruised to 144 with 9 deliveries to spare. That's a big win. They did have 7 wickets in hand as well. 1 wicket apiece for Abdul Rahman, Sharfuddin and Nangyal as Omani clinched this match, the first of the two, by 7 wickets. We'll take a quick break here at the com box. On the other side, it's going to be the presentation with Mikhail Waswani.
Hello and welcome to the post-match presentation ceremony of this match played out between Omani and Afghan Abdalian as well in the first of the two-match T20 series here at the Oman Cricket Academy, and it would be fair to say that the Omani side outclassed and outplayed their opponents in emphatic style to register a 7-wicket win in what looked like a one-sided contest where the batters, bowlers of Omani came to the fore and showed a lot of maturity and responsibility as well. It's been an absolute terrific effort by them, firstly with the ball, where they'd made some good moments out of the match early on in the first innings and then in the chase as well, spearheaded by a very fine innings by Shoaib Khan. Complete effort here by Omani, and Afghan Abdalian, who look a very strong side, will want to bounce back as well in the game tomorrow. Just the right time to talk about the performances and also acknowledge the efforts of all the players. Well, certainly, batting first, Afghan Abdalian got 143 runs in the 19 overs that they played in. They were bowled out by a very nice and a wonderful bowling effort. Rafiullah got 4 for 30, and in the chase, it was Shoaib Khan. Quite a few names came up as well for the player of the match. Before we go ahead with presenting the player of the match, we'd like to firstly invite and welcome Mr. Zaman Qureshi, the TV Empire, who will be giving away the player of the match medallion. And it goes to a very fine batting effort in the middle overs and the middle order by Omani's batsman Shoaib Khan. 64 of 43 deliveries, 4 fours and 4 sixes. What an effort, Shoaib. You can come back and collect your player of the match medallion as well. He kept them in the chase and took them home as well, and ensured that he brought in a lot of responsibility and maturity in this innings. Well done, Shoaib. A quick chat with you as well. Shoaib, how important an innings this is for you, keeping in mind that you have a long season ahead. You're being looked upon as a senior player now on the side, where you're seeing a lot of youngsters coming in as well.
I think we was trying to play according to the ball, and we was just want to spend the time on wickets. That's our plan. Our coach told us that it's a practice match, so we have to capitalize as much as we can.
Right, take us through your plan in the middle when you went out to bat. You had both the openers back in the dugout, Kashyap Kumar Prajapati and Jatinder Singh. What was the plan ahead and what was your role over there?
I think my plan was to play till last, and I was just trying to rotate the strike. Me and Khalid, we had a chat on the middle that we will try on the short boundaries, and the long boundaries we will take singles.
Right, you said you wanted to spend time there, but the way you hit the big sixes, it looked like you really enjoyed yourself today.
Yeah, it's a good wicket for batting, so we are enjoying ourselves. And we were just trying to play like what we had coach told us, that we have to play according to the ball and till last.
Right, well done, congratulations, all the very best for the next game as well. Keep up with that momentum of yours.
Thank you so much, thank you.
Right, player of the match in this contest, Shoaib Khan, 64 and 43 deliveries as well. What an innings he played in the middle, and certainly stitched a very valiant partnership with Khalid Kale as well in the middle, and pretty much ensured that he takes his team through. Just the right time to call upon both the captains as well for a quick chat. First of all, the captain that came second in this contest, we'd like to call the Afghanistan captain Darvesh Rasuli for a quick chat with us. Darvesh, tough luck. At the halfway stage, you felt 143 was enough?
نه دومره ډېر رنز نه و، ځکه چې موږ باول کې ویلي وو چې موږ باید یو سلاویه وکړو، خو بدبختانه موږ لږ ویکټ زر لاړې، نو همغه و چې موږ یو 20 رنزه کم وکړه.
It was not an enough total 143. I felt 170, 180 was a good score, but we lost wicket in quick succession. That's why we will 10-20 in a shot.
Right, just coming back to the introduction of K.S. Ahmed in the 12th over. You had kept him for a particular reason for the 12th over, because, you know, for the kind of form that he's displayed in recent times, would it have been better to get him in a little early and get a few more wickets?
نه ما سره سپینران ماشاءالله ښه سپینران دي، ځکه غضنفر د ننګیال ده، نو ما غوښتل چې بال لږ زوړ سي، سر کې بریک نه کېده ننګیال چې غضنفر چې کوم بالینګ کوو، نو همغه وه چې ما قیس لږ شاته وساته چې بال لږ یوز شي، نو بیا یې زه راولم، خو هلته دومره رنز نه و پاتې، مونږ هدف کم و ځکه.
I had a lot of spinning option. I had Nangyal and I have Alam Ahmad with a new ball, so I keep in mind that I used Qais with the old ball to get some wickets, so it didn't go to our base.
Right, thank you very much, Darvish. Tough luck today, but come back stronger tomorrow. Good luck for tomorrow's fixture as well.
Thank you, good luck.
Thank you.
Well, that's the captain of the Afghan Abdalian side. They came second today in this contest against Omani, Darvesh Rasuli. We'll have a quick chat with the winning captain as well of Omani, Ayan Khan. Got everything right today. All boxes ticked, and no wonder he's smiling so bright and wide. Ayan, everything went well. Of course, you were put into field first, but from then on, the proactive captaincy in yours, the field changes, the bowling changes. How pleased are you with this effort?
I'm really very happy and want to congratulate all the team members because it's a new team and we are building up. As you can see, there are so many new faces like Hamad, Hasnain and Faisal Shah, Siddharth Bukapatnam. Like they are the few new guys who are get qualified for the national side as well. So they are doing well. So of course, if your team having some young legs, so then absolutely the workload should be less.
Coming from a youngster like you, young legs, there are quite a few youngsters in Oman cricket today, but exciting times.
Yes. It's a very good time. See, in our team, that's always a good atmosphere in the dressing room. We always used to back up each and every player. We don't even pull the legs, and there should be of course there's coach over there, so everybody even the discipline factor is also be there. So yeah, that's also the reason.
Right, I'll not take much of your time. You can go and celebrate. You have another fixture lined up tomorrow as well. Congratulations. You'll be happy with the way Rafiullah has played, Shoaib Khan, and your bowlers Hasnain Ali Shah as well, and for that matter Faisal Shah as well. Good luck. All the best for tomorrow's fixture and great captaincy as well, Ayan.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well, captain of the winning team of Oman, Ayan Khan. What a wonderful effort it's been from the Oman side, and trust the Afghan Abdalian to come back stronger tomorrow. That's because they have the reverse fixture lined up as they'll take on the Oman once again at 13:30 local time. That's the match coming up tomorrow on the 10th of October. So watch out for this fixture as well, because the Afghan Abdalian, a bit wounded, will want to come and return the favour against the Oman side as well. We had an absolute fine match today as well, with the Oman side showing their supremacy in the middle, and they'll want to continue with that winning momentum. We look forward to your company tomorrow as well from all of us out here. Thank you very much for joining us today.